for teams at work is, oh great, we're live streaming this now. Whenever they start the recording, it mutes everybody, and you have to click the unmute button in order to acknowledge it. You can't just hit a button. And if you're dialed in on the phone, you literally can't talk unless someone else unmutes you, right? And if then you can't share the screen because it's an absolute
that's a cluster right now.
Yeah.
What prompted that change? That's kind of dumb.
I don't know. Ask the security legal whatchamacallit team.
You know what it was? Somebody was probably taking a big spicy shit in the middle of an all hands.
I wouldn't put it past them. I have heard a couple toilets flush.
What is that? What is that? Naked Gun 2 or 2.5? Where he's just taking taking wicked piss.
Another IT guy and I used to have a bet, not if someone would accidentally put us on hold or talk over it. It was how far into the meeting for the IT staff would we get into the meeting before someone would do it.
And how long did it take?
No, every meeting. It happens every all hands. Somebody will unmute their mic or put the whole call on hold.
And then they mute them.
Usually they mute them, but it'll be, no, I'm on a call. I can't talk right now. I'll put in a ticket. It's just like,
oh, I love the ones where they're like, yeah, good. Now's a good time to talk.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing anything.
It's great time. Yeah, it's good. This is great. Let's go. Let's talk. And then they start talking.
Yeah, but it was for any all hands meeting. It wasn't if it would happen. It was how far in the meeting before it would happen.
Oh, no. Joy.
All right. Well, welcome back, everyone. We are still in the depths of Aetherin, having explored two other kind of wizarding towers last time. A floating little area with some monks that seem to be in some sort of long stasis. You guys explored the music hall where Monty played a beautiful tune, and you guys also explored a kind of floating tower that Alice kind of climbed up a rope in and kind of started to spin around in, and that is where we left off. As you guys came, I believe it was Quixotic and Ashar came running out of this tower of illusion, terrified of what was inside. And the rest of you guys followed out with the sixth script. So
we've been taking notes on those scripts, right?
As long as Nicola doesn't die, yes, we have.
Are you guys taking notes or?
Sometimes.
I thought we did. I'm looking.
Not here last episode.
Good. 8th tower and 6th tower. Those are the two we've done so far.
Correct.
Stand firm in the circle of death and consume poison and show thy face to the sky. That's what I have. Everybody else? Correlate, track, anyone else?
I trust you.
Okay. All right. Which donut looks tasty next?
Hey, we were muted. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
I'm glad Josh was taking notes. Did we not see 3 of the towers that might have hit?
We didn't go into the Insanity Tower.
We did. So we saw blue, but didn't go inside. So we didn't get whatever clue might be in there.
Right.
Okay.
Because it looked creepy as fuck. I mean, we're gonna probably have to circle around, but
yeah.
Well, we have a red mark on it. Should we take that off then? We don't forget.
Well, we were there. We just didn't go in. So I don't know. I don't know how to mark that.
Oh no.
I think we'll do like a burnt orange on that one.
Yeah,
Right, maybe
umber.
scarlet.
So do we want to go to the outlier tower to the far
We probably should.
east side?
Was that purple? ish.
Sure, whatever it is. The one that looks like it's got a little alien head on top.
It's a droid. It's a battle droid.
Roger, Roger.
Roger,
This
roger.
guy. Should we go there
Yeah.
next? As soon as I talk myself down, I need to do my breathing exercises.
Yeah, right. You need to chill. Take a little
Yep.
All right,
CBD
then.
and calm it down.
Takes a little bit, but you're able to eventually kind of catch your breath after whatever the heck frightened you deep within that tower.
Instead of running perpetually, I would get far enough away and immediately hide instead of just running indiscriminately.
Okay,
It is my defense mechanism.
sounds good. Yeah, you two probably 60, 90 feet away or whatnot, and you kind of feel that fear is still kind of inside you, but it's kind of tapered off or as you get a little bit further away, and you're able to kind of behind some of these rocks over here, kind of put your cut behind one and kind of put your back against it, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Just. All right. Yeah, I'll bunker down there and wait.
Kind of eventually everybody comes out of the tower, and Ashar running with you kind of comes by. Wait, Ashar, what do you do as you exit the tower, kind of frightened and fear and whatnot?
If he hides, see if I see him.
Do you want me to roll for that?
I don't know. My passive's 20.
Are you actually hiding, or are you?
Yeah, I
Cruising?
would duck behind something.
Okay.
All
Yeah, go
right,
ahead and roll me
did
a
you-
stealth check.
How's
All right,
your
I-
how's your 32?
I did not see where he hit. I'm gonna be very concerned about where he is.
Show off.
And then
All right, we
I'll
got to
go
go
a
back
little
in.
bit-
I did not see Quicks come out. We have to
saw
go
me
back in
leave.
for him.
has anybody seen Quixotic?
Absolutely not. We have to go back in for him. No man left behind.
I'm not going back in there.
You see the tattoo? Dun,
If
dun,
he's
dun,
in there,
dun,
he
dun,
can
dun,
stay
dun.
in there.
There's his tattoo. What's his tattoo doing?
Dives behind a rock.
We'll follow his tattoo. See
No,
what-
you
what-
all are
what's
so
back there.
nonchalant about being in that place, but I hope they're not all like that.
I don't know. Quick seems like he should be used to this sort of stuff by now.
Yeah,
I guess it never gets old.
absolute terror. Whatever
Seen a lot of
dice
things.
I picked when I rolled a nat 20, Thundertrod jumped onto my screen and like lumbered across. Just
That's
chonked his way
exciting, though.
across. Yeah, makes me happy.
Well then, why don't we visit the long out there isolated point of interest and then see where that goes.
Yes,
right.
that's why I started in this direction.
Oh God, there you are.
Yeah.
And no other reason.
Oof.
Dear God.
He steps out from behind the rock like what is it,
Quit
the
doing
Beverly
that.
Hills Ninja, where the rock's too thin
Oh,
and he
yeah.
steps out behind it.
Yeah.
Maybe I will.
You start to head towards the tower, kind of off in the distance or so. It's a fair amount away. There's the ice is kind of started to overtake the side of the city. And as you get close, you see that the ice has engulfed the lower floors of this crumbling tower. You see pink light pouring out of the highest window, a single point of illumination in a dark and out of the way region of the city.
Say pink
It's either-
light?
Pink.
Pink light. Yeah.
Either ominous or welcoming. Should we be careful, you think?
Can I
Ominously
make a
welcoming.
I mean, I think I talked about this before, but I know a lot of the schools of magic are associated with like colors
Color.
and shapes and stuff like that. Can I make a Arcana check? See if it's like a, you know,
Ooh, I like your
if
theory.
there's a specific
I will
magic
support
that
you.
might be associated with that, considering
Ooh,
some of the other
any
towers are
idea what kind of
tied
magic
that way.
before we go in there?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me
Yeah.
an knowledge arcana check.
I
just-
would support your theory there. Quicks.
Nope.
Hold on.
Got
Hold
a
on.
10.
Come on, let's see what we get here.
Oh,
You can add 4 to that.
Got a
you come-
14.
So with a 14, you get the sense that you're not quite sure. You can't quite remember if it is a second.
You be doing?
Can't remember if it's conjuration or if it is enchantment.
Okay.
So
All right. So this is probably one of the towers. And it's
It's probably
either
a tower.
gonna summon well, it's probably one of the magic towers. So it's either gonna summon shit. Or you said or enchantment.
Yeah.
It's either gonna summon shit or try and fuck with your brain.
Turn stuff into stuff.
Yeah, well, no, I think that's stuff into stuff is transfiguration.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Enchantment is like changing your mind about things usually. And conjuration is summoning things. So.
All right. What do
I
you drink
guess
like a
heads
high
up.
wisdom potion then?
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty prepare to get wise as we enter in
Fucking
here.
buckle up, my guys.
Buckle up, buttercups.
My
These
dudes.
are my dudes, my guy. All right. Dun 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 dun. Can I send the tattoo in? I guess might as well, right?
Yeah.
Tattoo slug.
What do you instruct the tattoo to do?
Immediately makes a wisdom.
Well,
save.
it counts as a familiar, right? So I can see through its eyes up to 100 feet, and then
Okay.
and communicate with telepathically up to 100 feet, and then past that, I can still see, but I don't think I can communicate with it. So we'll go
Okay.
up to the max range and then go from there. So
Okay.
I
Sounds
send
good.
it in.
You send it in and go ahead and make me a perception check.
I believe I can use mine.
What is it normally is?
What's that?
Sorry, Tuck Narita.
14.
It's hard to see in there. It's really dark. You see writing on the wall,
Mhm.
but it's hard to make it out. You recognize some of the characters are Draconic,
Okay.
but you can't quite make out what it's reading from, kind of like the level that you're at with your shadow.
Okay. Yeah, it's not tall.
Yeah.
It can see in the dark, so technically in this case I can, but it's also at disadvantage and black and white, so
Yeah,
I
you
understand.
do see that the floor is strewn about, and as you enter in through this, like the first floor here, you see ice, you see pitch covered buckets and mops frozen stiff by the cold, down the first floor here as you kind of send them in, and kind of as you send your shadow to start to ascend the stairs, you see more writing on the walls kind of higher up as at the awning that you're at, though it's kind of hard to see.
Okay. Let's see, can this thing like stick to a wall or something? Can I get it to scamper up a wall a little bit and try and read one of the writings a little more dead on?
Yeah, I mean, you're able to kind of get up. Go ahead and make me another perception check. The DC is going to raise up a little bit though.
Okay.
So
24.
yeah, and so you get him to climb the wall and whatnot. As you look, you're able to kind of look down the stairs, and you're able to see it kind of a better angle. And you see the following sentence written in Draconic. Yeah, can you read Draconic?
I can, yes.
Okay. So kind of as you look through its eyes, you see the word, the sentence kind of written over and over again. It says, "All work and no play makes Vera a dull girl. All work and no play makes Vera a dull girl." Kind of written in a continuous line going up and up and up.
Alright. So somebody lost their fucking mind in this tower.
Hmm.
And also working a
Sounds like
lot and
burnout.
not, blowing off steam is apparently bad for whoever was here. Are we, I mean,
Do you sense any,
with the
any
assumption that
signs?
each,
Are you
um,
relaying this to us, Rob?
yeah, I
guess should-
can talk. I go blind and deaf, but I can still speak.
Oh, okay, so you can't hear us. Okay.
Right, because I'm hearing through the
Yep.
thing, so I have to cut in and out to do it. So, I would relay without asking,
Yep.
Okay, we're coming on this hallway. There's writing on the walls. All right, the writing on the walls says, all work and no play.
Makes Vera a dull girl.
You're saying Ivira?
Ivira.
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 Was that a name of historical significance? That
The people we saw portraits of.
Yeah, is that one of the named people?
Is Dr. Scont around?
We have Dr. Scont and
Well, and Nicola would have also seen
Yeah.
the names on the portraits. So I'll mention Evira. If that's not something we immediately came across, like, less than an hour or two ago, I suppose we've got a couple people that could do history checks about it, I assume.
Go ahead and did you guys record it down? Did you write it down, or did you? If you're going off of your memory, go ahead and make a history check.
all right.
I'll go off of my memory. Nicola, did you see those paintings?
I would also like to make a history check, please.
Fuck yeah, Montana.
It's kind of my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was only a little bit ago, so it was a relatively low DC. But you guys do remember seeing a portrait of High Enchanter Evira on the wall at the museum.
All right, so this is gonna be the mind fuckery tower.
Excellent.
Mind fuckery.
Particularly immune to things messing with my mind, so
That's great.
I may stay outside.
You've had enough scares for this hour.
All
I can
right.
tell when something's outside of my way.
What makes one immune to mindfuckery?
Doesn't have
Not having a mind, right?
mush mind. Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm going in.
I'll
I don't think
well,
your intelligence is that low.
I don't
No.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
No.
I'll
That's
go
good.
with I'm going in.
I'll go in.
I'm
Yeah.
going.
All right.
All right.
Someone
Let's go,
guard
team.
the entrance, I guess. Let's
All right,
do
we're in.
this.
As you
My
guys
gun.
enter in, you guys all see a number of you see the strewn across the floor, pitch covered buckets and mops frozen stiff in the cold. And as you kind of look up the set of the stairs kind of going around the inside of this tower here, you see the sentence, "All work and no play makes a Vera a dull girl." And it just kind of repeats
That is
itself, almost a continuous kind of
unnerving.
wavy line going up.
I wonder if that's the only task she had to do. I think I'm numb too.
All right.
Are there signs of like anybody having been here in the last like 100 years
yeah, can I
or
do,
50
like, an
years, 10 years?
investigation check just to make sure we don't trip over some kind of magical trap or something and absolutely lose our fucking minds.
Yeah, you want to
That'd
make
be
me an
good.
investigation check?
I will do that.
Can I help you in any way? Can I
I
also
sure,
investigate?
look around. Help me out. I will,
would
I
like to
will
do that.
advantage then. All right.
I'm
good
I'm
thing
gonna
I
make one,
did.
Keelan, but I'm doing it for signs of recent activity,
Okay.
so different.
So I guess you kind of look about, looking for the kind of arcane sigils and whatnot. You don't see anything. Basically, that indicates that there is a trap of sorts, at least here on the bottom entrance level as you enter in. Monty, as you look for any tracks of people or signs of recent entry here, you don't see much in the way of kind of tracks out in this kind of almost seemingly forgotten area of the city here.
Okay. No traps, no tracks. It is pretty dull in here.
Yeah.
Has it started?
I don't think so yet.
Has the ride started yet?
So you guys, do you start to climb then, or are you just
Yeah,
kind of
let's-
looking about
let's
as you
do
start
it.
to climb? About halfway through or so, the writing kind of gets more and more chaotic, and kind of progressively gets more chaotic as you go up. And eventually, you see the phrase change from "all work and no play makes a Vera a dull girl," and you see it kind of begin to change and morph into "I am a Vera, and Vera is my name. I am a Vera, and Vera is my name." And as you look closer, kind of looking for traps, looking for any signs of other things here, you guys do notice that these words seem to be written in wine stains. And kind of as you look, you're kind of stepping over empty wine bottles on the different layers, on the different steps as you kind of get higher and higher. And eventually, go ahead.
So I'm assuming all of us have seen wine and all of us have seen blood. 100% this is wine and not dried blood.
Yeah, you're pretty sure this is wine.
Okay.
Can I do a,
Why don't
can I
you
do a
lick
s-
it?
The
I
only
do
one
a
way to
cert-
find out.
Can I do a survival check? I would like to make sure.
Gonna have to lick the walls.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Yeah, go ahead and roll my survival check. Yeah, with a 20, this is definitely wine.
Alright.
Good,
Uh,
good.
With a hint of Welch's grape juice.
Yes.
A fine vintage.
2018 Pinot Grigio from the southern region of France.
And
Hints
as
of
you
chocolate
continue up
cinnamon.
the stairwell, and as you get to kind of like the topmost level, and kind of out into like the antechamber here, you see a door. And above the door, this appears to be written in a much more irony looking liquid. You see above the door, written in Draconic, "The crown knows all."
Is that written in wine again or something else?
It's a much more irony looking liquid. You think this is probably definitely blood though.
Ashar is outside just going, boy, I'm glad I'm not in there. I mean, it doesn't turn into some kind of weird Kubrick film in there.
God damn it, we're gonna open the doors.
Oh no.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Is there like just like a red spill mark at the base of the door? That's
Hey,
totally wine.
No.
You definitely see
Kool-Aid.
still broken bottles up here. But you do see kind of like a red handprint on the door frame to your right as you look about.
Ooh.
Someone didn't have a napkin and spilled wine all over their hand.
You gotta dab it. You can't wipe it.
Right. Yeah, don't
love
smear it.
soda.
Get that right out. Alright, I will check the door and then we're gonna see, just watch our brains melt on the other side.
Blah.
Is it terribly, terribly trapped?
You go to open the door. It does not seem terribly, terribly trapped.
Okay. I've had 2 chests try and kill me.
I'll probably be a third at some point, but
Yeah, I'm
not
sure.
right now.
All right.
One can only.
I'm just inanimate objects and I have a record.
Yeah.
Let's open this door.
You open the door and you kind of, at first, there's a large kind of gasp as you look inside. You see an elderly woman sitting rigidly on a black throne in the middle of the room, or on the far wall of the room, shrouded in ice. She wears a crown of entwined iron tentacles, and her forehead is bruised where the band fits tightly against her skull. You see parts of an inscription decorating the wall behind her throne. The chamber, as you look around, seems to be lit by a pink continual flame spells flickering in the sconces.
I'm gonna double check that writing above the door again. What does it say? Something about the crown?
The crown knows all.
All right, who's
Oh,
putting the
great.
crown on?
And her head is slightly crushed by this crown.
I mean, it is her forehead definitely seems bruised, where the band is fitting tightly against her skull.
We should probably see if she's responsive. What does the writing say above her?
Isn't she
I don't
shrouded
say
in ice?
draconic unless I cast a spell. Sorry, what? Sorry.
Was she shrouded in
Yeah.
ice, or is it?
She is shrouded in ice, not entombed. Just like there's a layer of kind of icy frost, kind of
Glazed, if you will.
Would you say there's a? God,
There's a
on
rhyme.
I was just gonna say, is there a rhyme, guys?
There's a rhyme.
She's on the rocks.
Oh,
Yo.
What does the partial wording around the outside say? You said there was some that was like there was some wording, but some of it was covered up.
you're able to read kind of the first word, which you think looks like the word fourth, and kind of the last word seems to be another, but you can't quite make out what it says from kind of what's the throne sitting in front of it.
I wish to know if she's undead inside the ice.
Do you know automatically, or do you need to?
It is at first level, you gain the ability to occasionally sense the presence of the undead,
Okay.
whose existence insult the natural cycle of life. Till the end of my next turn, I know the location of any undead within 60 feet of me. It isn't behind total cover, which we can see her.
Yeah.
So
You do not sense that she is undead.
just looking at it real hard still. Don't
Yeah.
believe that.
To be clear, did you say that if we moved the throne, we could perhaps see the writing behind it?
Yeah, you get the sense that like moving the throne, you could probably see what is behind what the other words are. But you
And the
can't
throne-
quite see what the full ability is.
And the throne is not made of wood, correct?
The throne is not made out of wood. The throne seems to be made out of some sort of like stone of sorts.
Should we
Move it.
try to heave it? Should we slide it over?
And-
Is it on like a dais?
Sorry. It was leg day for me, not arm day for me.
Listen, my day.
It is on a dais.
Rock me.
Just
on my
1, 2,
days.
1, 2, 3, heave.
Yeah, Monty, I know that Monty, you're up here, right?
I am.
I know that this might be a little bit like how you say desecration.
Well, that's Kohi. I'm fine with that as long as whatever we desecrate, we put
Let's
in the
not tell him.
museum. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's not. tell him.
All right,
I don't like this.
I'm gonna put my shoulder into the arm of the throne and try to heave it. I'm not
Oh.
trying to like push it over. I'm just trying to slide it respectfully.
I
Yeah.
will try to help.
Yep.
Go ahead with your survival check. Go ahead and roll me, or with your eyes of the grave. Go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Yeah.
I'm
Is she
good.
actually dead or not?
I'm good at those. We'll see how good I am. Ooh, that's pretty good.
Ooh.
You look at her, and as you're like examining her, as you continue to like, keep eyes on her, she's not dead.
Burp, burp, burp. Do the
Ah!
Colin. Do the Colin. Burp. Problem. That's
Problem?
alive. That's alive.
Oh, she's
Okay.
alive.
It's alive, and it's
Oh.
or undead, or that's a problem for us. Just start
Wait,
squawking.
Ivira? Ivira? Are you
What's that?
Ivira? I ask her.
As you say her name, you see her eyes kind of blink open.
I whisper to Kohi, hey, can you make wine? We might want to use some, like, we might need some wine, like, really quick. If you can do that, that'd be great.
I can only make water.
And dive.
Create destroy water. I am not Jeebus.
Does Attic have any? He was carrying meat
Quick,
around.
Quick says wine, right?
Yeah,
Quick, do you have
I
wine?
di-
We need
die.
wine.
So were we going up to put? We were going up to push this and our eyes open.
Yep, pretty
Uh,
much.
Kohi noticed that she is alive, and
Or
Uh,
came to. She's undead. So
You're gonna-
that's
Gracefully try to be like, oh, hello. And we weren't trying to move your throne thing. We were trying
Oh.
to check on you, and we're going to be very polite.
well, so I specifically Kohi, she is not undead,
okay.
but she is alive.
All right.
It's
So she's just
alive. Frankenstein's monster.
She's stuck inside this ice and alive. Okay.
Her eyes snap open, and I'm gonna try and push myself as close to behind the throne as I can get, just so that I'm out of her line of sight. Just nope.
Ivira, are you in there?
So you're kind of like, her eyes kind of like dart to look at you, but she doesn't move.
Do you need help? Blink twice if you need help. I don't speak Draconic either, so
Our draconic person's outside. I
no.
think.
Quicks does.
Quick
I
stuff.
do.
He's hiding.
Yep. Bark twice if you're in Milwaukee.
Bark twice. What do I speak? Common, Goblin, and Undercommon.
Oh,
Unless I cast a spell like it.
I speak draconic too.
Oh, there you go.
I'm sorry.
Kohi,
There we go.
you can relay our conversation.
How did you get stuck in here in draconic?
You see her just kind of look at you and just kind of stare, not moving, seemingly can't move, or is not moving any other part of her body. You look close.
Yeah, ask her if she can hear us. Ask her to like blink twice if she can hear us.
Can you hear me? Blink if you can.
You just see this kind of like husk of a person just kind of like stare at you.
I got nothing, boys and girls.
Let's go off in the corner and chat quietly.
One moment, please.
Yes.
I need to go speak to.
Can
I need to go.
use
I need to go speak to my manager.
Detect thoughts.
That's a negative.
Well, let's talk before you engage too much more with her. Like
Yeah,
quiet
go
in
for
the
it.
corner.
Yeah, so you cast Detect Thoughts.
Yeah, just skim level, not the one that requires the save, just to see
Oh yeah.
what's going on.
Just a poke.
Yeah. Because there's two ranks of that.
That's what?
There's two like levels. There's like the
Okay.
one where you like skim their thoughts, and then there's the one where you actually like push.
Okay.
And the skim
You
one
make
is
it sound
not
so
detectable.
dirty, Quicks.
It's
You have
not-
to roll for the skim one.
No, here I'll get the notes for it. But like the skim one, it's just surface thoughts, and then if I want to like really learn shit, then that's when the roll comes in. Hang
That's
on.
where the check comes in because you're more invading them.
Yeah. I'll get the. Okay, man. Here it is. God. Do. And which window is that fucking in? Here it is.
Yeah.
Did I get a chance to?
Initially learn surface
Uh,
thoughts, what's
push.
most on its mind in the moment. And then I
Why is that
can
the thing on the-
probe deeper, which is the wisdom saving throw. So just like surface thoughts.
Okay. Surface thoughts. You hear kind of like Vera, 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 Vera.
That's you.
Fine.
Wait, what was the
Fine.
what was the last word?
Crown.
Brown.
Crown. Is in on her head.
Oh,
Destroy.
crown. Got it.
Followed by an almost like a deep draconic sort of like tone in your head as like a service thought. You hear destroy.
Okay.
Destroy crown. Crown
Um,
destroy.
someone call on me. Who's got message?
Nope.
Rob, what'd you pick up? We're
Okay.
quietly conferring in a corner. by the
Yeah,
way.
all right.
Out of her sight.
I'll work my way around the outside of the tower. God, I don't want to be in her.
No, we'll
Mhm.
we'll come around out of her sight.
Yeah.
Back in the corner, the other corner that she's not staring at.
So anyway, okay, so yeah, I will confer then that she's saying her name a lot, which is sure. And then
We saw it written
crown,
all over
and
them.
she said crown and then she said destroy.
Yeah.
So
Do we have a feeling like we trust her and should help free her from whatever she's entombed in, or
I don't think I get motives at all unless I really want to try.
yeah?
I know
Do
enough
we try
about
to just move her and read the wall and leave?
just dump her on the floor.
I mean,
Uh,
we could try to shift her gently.
I don't know. Can you engage deeper in that thought conversation, or we don't have message, do we?
I can engage deeper just with detect thoughts. If I do that, if I start acting weird, just fucking kill me.
How about we knock
bring
you
him back.
unconscious?
I say that out loud because like
He'll only be mostly dead.
Only be
I-
mostly dead.
I feel like between my
Ooh,
background,
I actually do
and-
have message. I forgot. I picked that up as a cantrip recently.
Yeah. I feel like at least with my background, I would be super uncomfortable with enchantment magic. So I will say that if I start acting weird, just fucking kill me. So I will try and push a level deeper then, which is
Well, I can use comprehend languages.
What do you want to know? We can both
Like,
speak to her. Or
Do we?
She,
Well,
she didn't
yeah.
seem open. She didn't seem openly hostile to me. Quicks is just weirded the fuck out from her.
Well, we can't just get her. It's like she can't respond unless we have some
Mhm.
way of responding,
We
right?
lost-
Like, yeah, I could message her, but I can't speak Draconic. I could use comprehend languages, and then I could message her and understand what she says. But,
Would that take like an hour?
no, it lasts an hour, but
Oh.
it's an instantaneous spell. Um,
I'll just push deeper. She'll probably pass the saving throw considering she's a freaking archmage.
Probably. What I mean, that could piss her off, whereas message might not piss her off.
It seems unlikely.
But
But we'll see.
okay, so because my thought was like, let's talk to her while we're moving it and see how
we-
she reacts.
Yeah.
Can we etch a message in the ice? Maybe, I don't know.
Right now,
Draconic?
she doesn't know that she can communicate with us technically because the first level of detect thoughts doesn't tell you there's an interaction.
Can I
So
say in Draconic? Hey, can you hear us?
Just
Alright.
I tried that, and she
Okay,
just
I'm
kind
sorry.
of gave us a. No, it's okay. I'm just recapping. That's all.
Yeah,
just-
so
she
as you
just-
say that, she kind of looks at you and just kind of like her eyes just kind of move to look at you, but like she doesn't look anything sort of.
No comprehension.
Yeah.
Yeah, no major comprehension.
We asked her to blink and she just kind of.
Alright, yeah, let, you
I-
know,
I'm maybe she's. I don't. These guys don't speak common at all, do they? There's like no chance of that.
it, no, I think they're too old for
Old,
common.
yeah.
Netherese, right?
Yeah. Because I say I could just try it, but I don't want to. I don't want to poke something. Say because like we got to get the message from behind her, right? That's the goal.
Yeah, let me just see if I can see anything in her brain about the crown and if removing
Like
it would
what's
be
going
good or
on.
bad.
Okay.
Cause, okay, so
Maybe
let's
while
start
you,
with that. Sorry.
maybe
go
while
on.
you're doing that, someone keep an eye on Quicks. I want to look around the room to see if there's any documents or papers or stuff around the room that might tell us what's going on here.
I'll keep a real close eye on Quicks. I feel like I've kind of been
You're ready to knock him out if
Okay.
he needs to be
Yeah.
knocked out.
got the blunt end of the halberd ready to.
Yeah.
Dong.
Okay. Then I will try and push deeper. It's a wisdom saving throw. My DC right now is 14. I think she can choose to fail, but I'd have to look to see if that's the case.
You guys done?
So as you push deeper, you don't feel any like resistance as you push deeper.
Okay. So then if I probe deeper, it says you gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large on its mind, such as worries. Either way, the target knows that you're looking at them.
So as you push deeper, you still hear Vera, 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 Vera. It's kind of like almost as if it's like fighting to push out through just this repetitious of like her name, saying her name over and over and over again so she doesn't forget it. You hear, destroy the crown. Vera, and Vera, and Vera, and Vera.
That's a good one.
Destroy the crown.
So the crown that's
Going
the crown that's imprinted in her head, or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
I'm gonna ask her specifically what her motivations are, because if there's a paragraph right under how it works that says questions directed at the target shape the course of the thoughts. And I'm gonna see if I can ask her a question that's like, what are your motivations? Why are you stuck here? What happened? To try and get those thoughts to come across her brain. It does say that that's a way to do it.
Could
or
we
to
maybe ask
use
her
it.
if she wants the crown off?
Well, it sounds like she wants it destroyed from what I'm getting. I just want to see if doing that is going to benefit us or if it's going to unleash a really shitty mage.
Yeah.
So I'm not yeah.
So as you try and probe deeper and whatnot, it's almost as if you're talking to a vegetable.
Okay.
It is you probe deeper, and you've used this in the past to try and get into the heads of people, to try and get information out of them, especially kind of as you were on the run in different areas and whatnot.
Mhm.
But as you try and probe deeper into her, you probe, and it's not that like she's blocking you. There's not much else there.
Okay. All
He's
right.
out.
At
Then
this point, can you go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Yep. It begins. Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
Critical
Sounds good.
fail.
Cool. Thank you very much. All right, so what are you doing next?
So I will say I don't know. I don't want to see somebody suffering, and she seems like, one, she is alive, and two, she does not want the crown there. She wants it destroyed. So I guess I will defer to the person who knows more about life or death than I do, but she's in, it seems like a pretty shitty twilight. And doesn't seem like she's got much on her mind anymore.
Well, I guess that's the issue of, I think the only way we can get at her is break her out of that ice. So if we want, who knows what's gonna happen when we break her out. So we have no way of getting it in at her. This ice is just gonna stop everything that we try to get into it.
Well, it's just like a light dusting, right?
I mean, it's a light dusting kind of as it gets further up her body and whatnot. It definitely looks like the crown is not entombed in ice. And as you look down, the base of the throne here definitely looks like it is solidly connected to the floor with ice.
So it'd be preventing us from moving it.
You get the sense that that might be a little bit difficult.
Can I
can,
use
Did my investigation
prestidigitation
check?
to warm either her clothes or something to be able to move her?
But do we want to get her on? Yeah.
No, I think we just want to, my suggestion was if we want her either, at this point, it would be an act of kindness to remove that and destroy it. Whether you're in for that or not, that's fine, but
Like I
I'm-
agree with the act of kindness is, but are we sure that removing that is going to give her the release or just release something else that's gonna then attack us?
I don't know. It's what she wants. I can't really tell. I mean,
What-
I would do detect magic on the crown, but I'm 100% positive it's gonna be fucking magical.
Yeah.
If-
What
if
did my
it's
investigation check turn up around the room?
Looking about the room, you see a number of like pieces of parchment that have been kind of long aged to time, kind of hard to read. You see kind of spell components throughout. You see a lot of kind of runes, kind of partial runes throughout, kind of reminiscent of like an enchantment sort of magic or whatnot. Probably parts of spells or components that she may have been working on a couple thousand years ago.
Jeez. Been like this for a couple thousand years. That's crazy.
Oh, for sure. 100%. It's just, can I? So that crown looks like it's a
kinda cut out there, bud.
Yep.
Who is Rob?
He did say he was having internet issues before we started.
yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
you're
I'm
back.
Hey, I am back. I said that crown's on there real good. Yeah, like it,
It looked like it
bruising
was
around
like-
the head and whatnot, right?
Yes.
It looks like it's tight on her head.
Okay.
But it looks like you could probably get it off.
I'll before I go absolutely ape shit, I'm gonna say, is everyone okay with me at least removing it?
I don't know if the crown did that to her.
Well,
What's
I
it gonna do to us?
well, I'm not gonna fucking touch it. Like I said, I have a history with inanimate objects at
Yeah.
this point. All right. I can just use Mage Hand and pick it up.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna at least try. So,
Okay.
all right. As long as no one's got a problem with that, I'm gonna remove the crown. I will use Mage
Is
Hand.
there any indicators on the crown? I mean, I guess it's netherese developed, right? But it looks like it's netherese, right? The crown does. Looks
Yeah,
like
the
it's
crown
something
definitely looks nethery. It looks very similar to some of the parts of the city and whatnot that you've seen as you've been exploring.
Does Professor Scott know the crown? Know what it is?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Professor Scott goes, this is a very interesting crown. It doesn't look like anything, like any sort of historical magical item that I know of. But that doesn't mean that it may have been a something of her own creation.
Does it look Netherese? Because he's like a expert on it, right? Like, does it look like it's something that would have originated here, or does it look like another civilization?
Looking at it, he says, from my vantage point here, it definitely looks of Netherese creation.
She
Okay.
could have made it herself as like her own personal creation or something. So
It could be. All right.
okay,
All right. I'm gonna fucking do it.
everybody, grab some cover. Let's
Everybody back
keep
up.
an eye on Quicks.
All right,
Okay.
I will use Mage Hand and try and take the crown off my head. It can't carry more than 10 pounds.
Okay.
But so I mean, I'm assuming it can exert about 10 pounds worth of force. So if it's real stuck on there, it won't come off, but theoretically I should be able to pick it up.
Go ahead and roll me a strength check as you're kind of like work your mage hand to try and pry and remove this crown from her head.
I think this will do what we're asking for. Nope.
Ooh, all right.
It is with the mage hand, it's hard to get up into the right to get the right angle to try and get this crown off of her head.
All right, it's real fucking on there, guys. Does anyone
All
know
right,
Dispel
who,
Magic?
No. Can identify it.
I mean, it's not like we're going anywhere. You could identify it. You wouldn't even have to use a spell slot.
Nope. I could take 10 minutes and identify it.
In the meantime, do we have any weird fucking scrolls that, oh no, you guys blew Dispel Magic on me. That's right.
Mm,
We had a
we
scroll of
did.
that.
Right. I will identify it ritually for the next 10 minutes. Then
All
see what
right.
we can figure out.
Otherwise,
about
we
it.
can just put Alice to make this into shaved ice too.
We
Just
could
get
have her
out.
chipping away at the floor so we could try to slide
Yeah, we may as well
the
move
stone
that.
chair.
We can do both. Considering I'm not gonna be helping with the identify, I'll help Alice with moving the chair. I can use prestidigitation to at least heat some of the ice. As long as that-
Okay. Monty, as you go to identify the crown, you get up close to Vera and you put your hands on the crown to start the identification process and whatnot. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw, please. Okay.
He's fired today.
Oh,
Yeesh.
thank God.
I was nervous.
Yeah.
You touch the crown and for 10 minutes or so, you get the sense that this crown was is a crown of misfortune of sorts. This crown was not intended to be to render its where that its memories are being stolen. But at one point in time that this was the crown that Vera wore to basically as a spell focus essentially, and it is. Go ahead and roll me a history check as well.
All right.
Can Professor Scott assist you?
Maybe. Can he?
I'll give you a I'll allow Professor Scott as you guys are kind of looking over their crown and kind of working to identify it. Okay. It's hard to tell for certain. But you get the sense that this crown wasn't necessarily was not always something that worked as this, but you get the sense that it at one point in time shielded Avira from mental attacks, and you, as you're kind of looking through it or looking over it, you think that based on your knowledge of Ithrin and kind of when it crashed, that you think that something happened with the magic weave here, or kind of with the crown here, and corrupted it into the state that it's in.
Okay. I will relay that to everyone and ask how the chip into the ice is going, because it didn't sound like we're gonna get much from her. We can remove the crown. You know, I think that'd probably be a mercy, I suppose. But do you want me to attempt to remove the crown, or do we want to move this out of the way first?
Might as well just get it off for, if you don't think it's gonna hurt you, you might as well.
Well, I think it probably would, because it's a crown of misfortune. Probably
Yeah.
already tried to at this point.
Fair.
So I guess I will remove the crown.
So as your friend's been trying to chip away the ice is like, it looks like it's thin, but it is a lot harder to chip through than what you thought it was. And as you go to remove the crown from Avira's head, you see her shudder. And as she does so, all of the ice that was holding her and her throne there kind of breaks off, and kind of falls to the floor, kind of spreading out across the floor. And as you look at her, you see her body begin to rapidly deteriorate as the centuries begin to take their toll. And as she dies in front of you, before she turns to dust with her dying breath, she looks to you and she says in Loras,
Did anybody catch that?
Nicola?
Nicola, did you at least remember that?
And Professor Scott goes, "Destroy the crown? Release my memories. Let me live in peace." Now, what could that mean?
So she's dead, yeah?
Looking at her, she looks pretty dead. She's a
And
pile
is
of
the
dust at
crown
this
still
point.
stuck on her like dried up skull?
No, the crown is in Monty's hands now.
Oh shit.
What was that? What was that she said again? Just wanted to write
She
it down.
said, "Destroy the crown. Release my memories. Let me live in peace."
Monty, you think you could maybe drop that, please? Gonna just do
Yeah.
I do want to carefully set it away from us.
I'm gonna smash it.
Wait,
Am I
don't
able to? Well, let's
smash
not smash it yet.
Can I smash it?
We
Not
don't know if
yet.
we need to do it
We'll-
in like,
We'll,
maybe
you're-
that's part of activating the tower.
we'll put you on the waiting list for smashing it.
You have first
Why am I
dibs.
even here? Why nothing's wood? Nothing smash.
Can we put this in the bag of holding, maybe?
The door
Like
into here
wrap-
is wood.
If the flame skull fucking puts this on,
Oh,
Oh
no.
God.
Make
No,
sure you're putting in the right one.
you are first in line to smash this crown.
I don't feel
Can we
first. in
maybe
line, I
tuck
feel
this
second
away
in line.
safe?
Gonna
Quicks,
be.
where do you want me to put this?
Just put it in the middle of the room. We gotta see what the words say.
You know, it feels real suspicious to me that both of the people who are touching the fucking shit are saying, "Don't smash it. Don't smash
Right.
it."
Then smash them.
Oh,
Whoa,
I
easy.
mean,
This escalated
God.
quickly.
Yeah, hey
Well,
now.
Hey now.
I'd also
All right.
like to ask Professor Scott, how in the hell did you get that out of?
It looks to you and says, "You don't speak Loras?"
Nope.
Who speaks that anymore? Isn't that a dead language?
Wait,
He says,
speaks
"Yes,
it. It's a dead
yes, it
language.
is."
speaks what?
Loras.
Loras. This is Loras. I've told you guys about the Loras, the Netherese, the tongue of the Netherese.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I
yes.
remembered it being called Laura.
we keep calling it Draconic because that's what it evolved into or whatever.
Well, the writing looks like
Oh,
Draconic
looks
or
like
similar
Draconic.
to Draconic or similar to Draconic.
But the speech is.
But the speech is definitely not Draconic.
We just haven't heard anybody talk yet. Till now.
So
Okay, so destroy the crown, release my memories. Got it.
All right.
Let me live in peace. Live.
let me have peace.
Have peace.
So you
Okay.
said all the ice shattered when her brain exploded.
Yeah, all the ice shattered. The throne looks like it'll be pretty easy to move around now.
Okay.
Cool.
Then,
All right.
I guess have at it.
Have at it.
Okay.
Alice, you're up. Strength.
Doing athletics or what?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a athletics check. So with a 23 athletics, Alice, you go to push the throne out of the way, and with a little bit of the ice that is kind of broken and shattered, it slides really easily across the floor. You're able to move it out of the way and read what is behind the throne there in Draconic. You guys see the script reading, "Fourth, coax a secret from another."
Oh, you said
Okay.
hoax or pokes?
Coax, COAX.
Coax.
Okay.
Coax.
What
Got
is
it.
your favorite color?
Coax a secret from another.
All right.
And
I
fourth
guess-
is in there.
Fourth,
Yeah.
coax a
Oh.
secret from another.
The number 4, not go
Yep.
forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Alice, you can go ape shit on this crown then. I don't think they correspond.
Smashy.
I think she wants us to do that to release
Do
her.
it.
We must.
Let's
we-
do it with my halberd.
Fuck it
Okay.
up.
You go to touch it with your halberd. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I back
Yeah,
up.
Good lord.
Actually, go ahead and roll me an attack roll first. We'll start there. You definitely hit it. It's an inanimate object lying on the floor. Now, go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw, please. You hit it, and it is a magical item. And you immediately go, "Well, that's dumb. I don't want to break a magical item. I want to wear a magical item."
Oh no.
You go ahead and you pick it up.
Ooh, stop her.
and
Stop
Excuse
her.
me. Excuse
Put
me.
it on
Excuse
your
me.
head.
No, it's worked out.
No.
You did that. We've done this.
Excuse me. Pardon me. No. Ma'am, you cannot
Alice, why
wear
did you do
out.
that?
Crix
cannot
goes
wear
for
that
like a
out.
running dive. No.
Take it off.
Crown.
Take it off.
Alice, as you don the crown, you feel it begin to become one with you. It almost wants to become you. You feel it begin to siphon memories from you.
That's
The earliest memories that you have of the working with your father.
Speak up, Sean.
I step up and slap her across the face.
Wait. Hang on. This is like fucking therapy. Let it go.
I don't think so. I think she's gonna lose these.
Yeah, this is better than therapy then.
Yay!
Oh boy.
Goodbye, trauma.
Goodbye, childhood
Where do I
drama.
fucking sign
Goodbye,
up?
bye, all of my repressed. Just stop when I get to about 22.
Right? They're not repressed anymore. They're just fucking gone.
They're
Sign me up.
So yeah, Alice, this crown seems to be starting to take the memory, your earliest memories that you have growing up.
What do we see?
Well,
you
we
see
saw her put
Alice,
the crown on that sucked the life out of that other person. So
put a
You
crown
whack
on
the-
her head and just kind of like stand there for a little bit, and then I don't know, Alice, what are you
He's out
doing?
again.
I think it looks good.
I cast a message at her and I say, take that thing off now.
Why?
Because
the thing
it
back where it
literally
came
turned that
from.
person to dust
Oh.
and made her
so.
write
How long
in
has it
wine
been
all
there?
over the wall. Do you want to ruin wine and write it all over the wall?
That's not.
There's a couple messages in there, right? It's a cantrip. Take it off.
I like it.
Alice, you really don't want to take it off.
I don't want to take it off. It looks nice. I wanted a crown. Taran wouldn't let me have a crown. I was like a princess, and he was like, "No, you can't be looking like a princess." And now I feel good. Feels right.
You do know, you do recognize that it is taking some of those memories away, though. Some of those earliest memories. But that's okay.
Alice,
It's-
it's
we have
gonna,
lots of them.
it's you're gonna lose your memories. You're gonna end up a pile on the dust on the floor.
I,
Do you want that?
I want some of them to go. To be honest,
Well,
Like, I
you
would
can,
feel
you know what?
better.
There's drinking. Drinking's a better way.
I tried that, bro.
I
You
will
haven't
use-
succeeded yet.
All right.
Yet.
Well,
Yet.
I will use mage
Let me just try
hand
this.
and try and sleight of hand it off. the
I don't
top
want
of
to.
I'm
her
gonna
head.
distract her while you're doing that. Let's,
You will
Well,
let's try
cat.
this.
You will cat
mage
hand and
hand
try to.
is invisible because of my class.
Yeah.
So theoretically, if I get a good enough sleight of hand, I might be able to just yoink it.
Get it.
Alice,
I think-
think about this. Like it's gonna quickly get over. Oh wow, that was
Oh
good.
shit, it's gonna have gone down. All my
shit.
characters outside.
That's probably fine, right?
Like Alice, this you don't want this. There's plenty of drinking we can use to cope with this. Just like look at me. Like you gotta
hardly
take this off.
talk to
Look at
me.
that pile of dust. Look at that pile of dust.
I'm,
You don't
I'm
wanna
gonna
be
let
that.
him. I'm gonna let him distract her and says,
He's a
"Okay, so
As-
spectral hand's
as-
invisible."
As you go to
Monty, will you tell me one of your secrets?
Ooh, secrets.
as you
Get it anyway. So
I
Monty-
message you a very, very specific secret that makes you blush a little bit.
Did you wait? Did
Yeah.
you fucking activate the tower
Oh.
while we're standing in it with a
Both?
murder crown?
Dirty
Yeah,
dog.
so all three. Yeah, yeah.
A lot of
Yep.
holes, my dude.
You know what? It's the only time I've ever been proud of myself.
Proud of you too.
From that point on, they called him the bowling ball.
3 holes.
Monty, as you're distracting Alice, a spectral hand goes and basically sneaks up behind you, Alice, and pulls the crown off.
Hey,
Take it
The
away.
the hand is invisible.
Quick, throw it in the corner. Put it,
Uh,
mage hand it into the bag of holding right now.
Yeah, I'll throw it in
In.
the bag of holding.
do I
in the
feel
bag of holding.
like relieved and back to normal, or do I want it back?
I'm sure
You
you're pissed about it.
feel somewhat relieved. It's those memories that it kind of began to siphon away in those few minutes that you had on definitely are a little bit more distant now. You do feel drawn towards it, but you aren't scrambling to get over there.
So I think I should probably try to smash it again.
I think we're gonna take care of that one a little later.
We're gonna
Yeah.
put a pin in that. You tried to
We'll
put
hang
it
on to
on.
it for a minute.
You thought it was a good idea to to put it on.
That gets
I feel
sorted
like
out.
we need to mage hand this thing into like the bottom of a very deep ocean.
Do we know of
Yeah.
any volcanoes?
Did you forget?
Or mount.
So you said it was a crown of misfortune.
Probably trauma.
Yeah.
I said.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna put that in the bag. I put it in the good bag, so that it's not.
You don't
in the
want the-
splody bag. Yeah, the splody head bag.
Exploding head bag. Yes.
So somebody else can get me a crown that doesn't make me go woobly.
Yes. Yes, we'll
I
stop-
pull out a
we'll
piece
stop-
of paper and cut like do a nice little like paper mache sort of like crown for you. I even
Hang
put like
on.
gold dust on it. There you
We
go.
will we will stop at
Ah.
Knucklehead Trout King.
Yes.
Okay.
Knucklehead Trout King. Get you a crown.
Um,
special, you guys.
That's right. Some
So
little
I have-
those little round hush puppy things too.
I have a thing that just says assorted jewelry from the Netherese city. That they're each worth 100 GP each. Is one of them like a tiara?
Ooh, hey, I
Yeah,
like
there's definitely a tiara in there.
Okay.
give her that. That's
I-
Put them both
I
on. I
like
got
it.
the paper one and the tiara.
that's
I-
wonderful.
All right.
Yeah.
I will
next
I will
perspective.
check I will check it for magic with the wand first, and then I will give her a Netherese tiara. Alice, it is worth 100 GP, so you may want to mark that.
But
on your
you're
character
worth so
sheet.
much more.
You are worth. I'm not saying that you're not worth it. I'm saying you should
Don't lose
make
it.
note of it.
You should make note of this in your items. So we
All right.
can,
Yeah,
100
100
GP
GP
tiara.
Netherese tiara.
On it.
All right.
Keelan, I'm just curious, for potential future endeavors. Would my lightning lure, based on what I know about my lightning lure, would that work on inanimate objects, or is that just creatures?
Did you put
Doing it.
the?
What do?
Yeah. It says creatures because it has to succeed on a saving throw, otherwise I move it.
It'll
But
just be creatures.
okay.
Yeah.
I was
The
thinking of a
creature
way-
and any object that they're holding. So
yeah, but that doesn't help with the removing crown from head. That might help with removing head from body though.
exactly.
I mean,
You know, whatever
that's
gets the job done.
semantics.
The crown is then removed from the body, right?
Yeah, there you go. Problem solved.
Run.
Apply
Potato
directly to
decapitation.
Potato
Apply direct-
decapitation.
Either or.
apply directly to the forehead.
Yes. Whew.
All
Alright.
right. I will come out. I will mention to Nikola what the inscription is here so that it's committed to memory just in case. All right, so then there's,
Write it down. As your DM, I will give you the information, and theoretically, Nikola knows everything. But like, write it down, please.
Mhm.
Somebody
yeah.
write it down.
I've got the three
Josh has
towers.
written it down.
8, 6, and 4. Coax a secret from another. It's another, right? Another was the last word there.
So
Uh,
did you
Coax
guys
a
actually,
secret from another?
did you guys actually share secrets? Did anything weird happen with the tower?
What do you mean with the tower?
Well, I don't know
What do
what
you
the
mean?
fuck happens when
What do
you
you
do
mean?
that. I'm curious if you actually, did
I
you
know
actually
just
tell
little
her a
bit more
secret?
about what Monty gets up to.
Oh. No
I might
secret.
start calling him the full Monty, if you know what I mean.
You talking about old bowling ball?
That
up
was
there?
just one secret. That was just one. That wasn't even the best one. That was a good one. It was a good one, but not the best one. I'll say probably you should only call me the half full Monty with that one.
The half Monty.
The quarter
The
Monty.
half Monty. That's the half Monty. Maybe we'll tell you the full Monty later on over a pint of couple pints. Okay.
Drinks in him and
Fun
he'll show
tower.
you the full Monty.
You.
Anything traumatic happened while you guys are in there?
Like, where's the bar for traumatic?
I feel
There's
great.
nothing. It was.
Because we need to go.
Because yeah, we need to leave this. I mean,
It
a
wasn't-
lady turned to dust and the crown tried to suck memories from people. So
What is it, Tuesday?
it's a Tuesday.
Becoming less and less inclined to enter these places.
So,
Just another
yeah, so an
manic
actual
Monday.
secret was shared. Does anything weird happen with the tower?
When you're go ahead and make me a perception check at disadvantage because you were
Okay.
definitely trying to sleight of hand.
Oh, yeah, no, well, I think it happened after we stole the crown, but still, yeah, I'm perception check at disadvantage.
That happened while you were
Just
still in the
let me-
ground, so
14.
the 14. You didn't notice anything major that happened in the tower here.
Okay.
So
Off to the other lit tower then, right?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's this guy, right? The red one.
Yeah, the one poking around the back.
Sure.
Alright.
Monty.
You know all about that, Monty.
Poking around the back. That's right.
Pervert, dirty dog.
What? Come on, don't yuck my yum.
Does it rhyme with schmegging?
The Doesn't a lot of things rhyme with schmegging? I mean, come on.
Perhaps.
Really not many.
Rhymes with schmenetration. Don't leave it alone.
All right. You guys start to head towards back towards the Tower of Illusion, and kind of work your way north towards the other tower, kind of around the base of the central spire here. And I'll be right back and I'll grab another beer. You guys want to start working your way over there.
I'm working.
Rob, you
Okay.
jinxed me with internet issues.
Yeah, I know. As long as we're,
Not gonna happen.
I will be
There's a
right.
there's a
Oh, power strip over here.
power strip over there, and there's a drawer full of extension cords. Top one.
Not sure that'll help Sean.
Right.
Oh,
I
sorry,
mean,
I'm talking to mother-in-law.
I know.
This helps me though.
There you go.
What do you got?
Beer,
Hey,
Billy Ray
oh,
Cyrus.
Tori had a bunch
Billy
of-
Ray citrus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we keep
Billy
it?
Ray
Got
citrus.
some. They're just none of them are in the fridge because we have too many leftover tacos. Can I throw the rest of that stuff away if the tacos
Can't
are?
have too many leftover tacos.
Are you gonna eat the rice and beans that are in there?
Maybe. I had a rice and beans bowl today, maybe, or something, yesterday.
I've been taking the shitty old corn tortillas and chucking them and just taking the chicken out of it and making like bean mess with it.
Nice.
Biggest soggy.
Bean paste.
God,
We
Robocop
bought way
paste.
too many tacos for the party on Saturday. So we've been giving away and eating tacos for a bit.
I mean, I think it's a great problem to have.
It's an okay.
yeah. Too
They're
many
far too many
tacos is a great
corn
problem.
tortilla chicken tacos for my liking.
Oh, yeah. Chicken's kind of like not the most flavorful Mexican meat.
It's truly fine. Corn tortillas do not last after sweating in a box for 8 hours before being put in a fridge, and then 3 days
Oh,
later,
yeah.
turn the microwave on and be like, "Oh, this tastes like shit."
It's mush. It's more
Yeah,
like
what-
cornmeal.
Yeah.
What? Why is my crunchy tortilla soggy?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
All right.
On our way
Those
to
don't even last like
You
10
get a
minutes
survival
coming home
check.
from the.
make sure there aren't like other like wandering monstrosities and shit.
Yeah, definitely make me a survival check.
Sure.
There
What's
were
that?
the drow too, right? That we're moving around here.
Did you say everyone do that or?
No, just a shower.
Sorry, I had a audio hiccup.
The people that are good at it.
All good.
Good job.
Sure. As you're looking about, you've been keeping an eye out from the base of this tower, kind of looking out into the rest of the city and whatnot. And you don't see much movement. But off in the distance, you see kind of what looks to be kind of on the far side of the city or so. You see something moving. And it is floating at about head level or so, just kind of like bobbing up and down.
How far? Could you like ping on like whereabouts?
Yeah, I mean, like at this point, it's kind of like out in this area here.
Oh shit.
Oh, way out.
So
Okay.
it's a ways. It's the other side of the city. It's not anything that you're extremely worried about at this point. But you do see movement on the other side of the city.
Mhm.
Is it eye like do you point it out? Is it eye level?
You think that it's probably about head level.
Can I use my sweet eagle eye binoculars to see if I can figure out kind of what it is?
This is while you guys are up in
Danger.
the tower.
I think it says banger.
Oh, okay.
Banger. Bangers and
Banger.
finger banger.
All right. What did you write? Danger floaty?
Danger floaty.
And you only caught it for just a second. I mean, it was definitely not a super long time. And by the time everybody kind of comes out, and as you're
Gotta
keeping an eye
flush
out, you
those
don't
down.
see it again. So
Good to know. I kind of bring that to everyone's attention.
Yeah, very good to know.
You sure it's not those little like black specks that go across your eyes that sometimes you see?
You're
Just
Sure.
turn your
Yeah,
head real
Chloe's.
quick.
You're pushing on your eyes too hard.
Yeah, you need some rest. Little squiggly things that you see,
Well,
kind of.
I've been resting just fine while you guys go into these dangerous towers.
You had a shake up.
We're not the
earlier,
ones
though.
seeing floaty heads.
I feel fine. Freaking nerds. Very good. What do we see about this tower that we're approaching?
As you guys get close to the tower, you see the top of the tower is shaped like an axe blade. Red light shines out from a slender window high overhead.
Do I remember anything about red light or red as a color for magic? Just so my brain knows.
Go ahead and roll me a
Red is the color of your
Arcana.
energy.
I'm gonna not do. Oh, it's not bad. 19.
19. You seem to remember that this is probably evocation magic.
Oh God. All right.
Evocation.
Good to know.
Boom.
Yeah. All the boom.
Boom.
All right. Then I'm gonna check for traps for everything all the time around here. So before we even enter the door. Investigation. And then all the way up, because I don't want to explode.
Who's going in?
I will
Who's
start.
breaching this one?
I think it's.
Front.
I think we're
How's the
running
front
this-
door, Keelan?
Front door looks to not be trapped. It is made out of wood here. This door is.
Ooh.
Hey,
Oh,
you got your church key here. There.
You also
Do
don't
we
think
give
it's
her one
locked?
to satisfy her, or do we just check it, see if it's open?
just
Keelan, she's getting mahogany balls over here. I'm gonna back up.
Yeah, that's right.
oh, permission to
Let her-
smash.
Let her have at it.
Yeah,
Wanton destruction.
Go
You
to
are-
town.
You are
Right.
a go.
smash.
You smash this door.
Roll a wisdom. Roll a dex save. Probably for
You
evocation.
slam Hugh into this door, and it just bursts into thousands of tiny little fragments.
Feels real good.
And for a second, you think that these fragments are going to turn into thousands of tiny little creatures. That fear passes through your head, but it passes.
Oh, that's
And the
exciting.
door's open.
You guys feel
That
anything weird?
is. I didn't see
I
anything
don't know,
weird.
did anybody else see anything weird?
That is the appropriate way to enter an evocation tower.
That is on brand.
That is on brand.
And as you guys look inside, you see that the interior of the tower here, the base, and kind of as you poke your head in and look up, seems to be damaged by fire and lightning, acid. It looks as if it has borne the brunt of centuries of destructive spellcasting.
Mhm.
And you see a spiral staircase similar to the other towers ascending upward.
You guys cool if I hang back for this one?
Sure.
It looked like you said it was acid damage and fire damage.
You see a number of fire, lightning, and acid damage.
I
Pockmarks.
The equipped to explore this tower.
Evocation wizards are the jocks of the mage world, so I think we should be okay. All right.
Resistant to fire and
I'll check on the
acid.
inside to make sure that, there's no like fucking heads or something that blow fire or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to make a perception check when available, please.
sounds like yeah, you can both go ahead and roll my perception checks as you guys kind of peek in, looking to see if there's anything waiting for you on the other side.
Yeah, I'm going to use my super eyeballs. God,
Wow.
the dice be hot.
Yeah,
And
damn.
then they be cold.
So Ashar, even though I You look in and you see something kind of like floating about head level or so, just kind of bobbing up and down at the far side of the room. And you go, "Oh fuck!" Thinking that it might be the same thing that you saw earlier. But this time, you think it's likely just a floating something in your eye. But Quixotic, as you look in, you don't see any mouth faces ready to breathe fire at you or spit acid or anything. The marks that you see in here on this first floor area, you think were likely from wizards testing things, testing different spells or whatnot over the years.
Okay. All right. I'll kind of work my way in here and start moving up the tower then, I guess, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. As you kind of work your way up and whatnot, and you see like this glow kind of just appearing from emanating out of like the top of the stairs and whatnot, this red glow. As you get closer and closer, the light kind of gets brighter and brighter, and finally get to the top of the stairs and out onto a small little standing area outside the door. This time, not a closed door, just kind of like an alcove. You get the sense that like if there was smoke in this tower, they want to be able to like vent it out pretty easily, and so there's not a lot of breaking up of passages in here. So this alcove opens out into a circular room about 30 feet in diameter. You see red orbs of light dancing like fireflies in this octagonal looking chamber. You see looking into the room, you see a large unlit brazier standing in the center of the room with 8 10-foot square alcoves lining the walls, each one seemingly filled with ice. As you look into the ceiling, you see that the arch ceiling is covered with icicles.
Ooh, icicles. Check the icicles.
Mm,
Are they really?
yeah,
icicles?
we'll check the ceiling for stabby ice monsters.
Yeah, as you enter in to the room looking about examining these icicles, go ahead and roll me either an investigation or a perception check.
My perception's better, but in this case, investigation might serve us better. So
Okay.
I'll do investigation as investigatee.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, with a 19, you get the sense that these probably aren't any sort of creature. They're like similar to the icicle creatures that you saw like a couple weeks ago or so.
Okay.
These look to just be icicles. But you also do notice an inscription kind of in and amongst the ceiling there. It's hard to read, kind of hidden behind the ice. The ice is definitely blocking a lot of that sort of being able to read whatever the inscription says.
Mhm. Can we read any part of it, or do we think we need to melt the ice to?
With a 19 perception, you see what looks to be an F at the beginning of the inscription.
Opal's fire to spare if we need to melt something.
Okay, if you want to, does she get tired if she uses a certain amount of fire in a day, or
He'll be fine.
is otherwise I can just pick her up and level her off like a flamethrower and start melting stuff?
She has like her bites, she does like steam damage.
Okay, otherwise I can, I mean, it'll probably take longer, but I can press the digitate and just try and heat 1 cubic foot of space.
She can fly up there. I'll let her do her steam flight stuff, fly up there and start kind of knocking down icicles.
Yeah.
You hear the as the steam kind of like emanates out of her shell, allowing her to fly up and whatnot. And she goes
She's
to
so badass. She is.
That's true.
Second best turtle.
exude a breath of fire and whatnot, and lights what is a cobweb of sorts, and kind of like sparks down into the brazier below, and all of a sudden the brazier lights, just a single spark kind of falling down onto it, and basically the brazier lights and causes magical flames to emanate out from it. You see it dancing, and you begin to kind of feel the room kind of warm around you. And it feels nice. This is the first respite of warmth you've felt down here in a long time. Opal continues to kind of use her breath weapon, or her fire breath. But you see that the icicles are melting elsewhere outside of where she's breathing, specifically as the room kind of begins to warm up almost to like a very comfortable regular temperature. The icicles are melting, and it's becoming much easier to read, and you're grateful because it would be very difficult. It would take her a while to be able to remove enough of the ice to be able to read it, but eventually after about 10 minutes or so, with the room having warmed up, the icicles have melted enough away where you're able to kind of read what it says on the wall. As you look up, as your the writing begins to kind of look out, and you see in Draconic it reads, fifth, quench thy flame in thy palm of ice.
Quench. Hold on. Fifth.
Quench
Flame.
the flame in thy palm of ice.
In thy palm of ice.
Quench the flame in thy palm of ice. Palm is spelled just like PALM.
Like the
PALM.
Can I do that?
You gonna do what?
I'm just looking to see if I can do that. And I don't have anything. So,
What are you looking to do?
well, I just don't have anything icy. 'Cause
Hmm.
there's already a flame. I mean, if you guys are shared secrets, I don't see why I can't activate a tower.
So Quixotic, as you're kind of sulking, trying to figure out ways to activate the tower, you notice out of the corner of your eye, the alcoves of ice begin to kind of move.
Don't like that.
And at this point, I'm gonna need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative
Ooh.
as the alcoves begin to kind of move out into the room where you guys are standing.
So,
You guys are kind of all standing in towards the center. I'm gonna move you guys. Alice is not in here.
I'm not in there.
I think this is the appropriate use of the Simpsons bus meme. I'm in danger.
You
I'm in danger. I ate the purple berries. It tastes like burning.
So we're gonna use just like this central circle that you guys are of like this section of the city that you guys are in.
Okay.
Right, that's about 30 feet in diameter or so.
Oh, all
Um,
right.
And as the walls begin to move in, everybody is doing their thing. Exotic, you call it out, and you start to try and head towards the door, and you see like basically this block of what you thought was ice beginning to kind of slide out towards you. And then as you look at it, you see a skeleton, and you didn't notice it before because you were concentrated on the icicles above you. But you see a skeleton suspended inside the center of the block nearest the door. And give me a second.
Ooh, blocks of ice. Somebody get the whiskey.
Flip the thing.
These like frozen gelatinous cubes.
You think that they might be.
Don't give him ideas.
All right. Ascending. With that, Monty, you are going to be first.
Okay, so these blocks of, what'd you say about skeletons? You said something about skeletons.
And the one closest to the door, the pink one, you notice a skeleton kind of suspended in the middle of it.
Oh, suspended in the middle of it. Okay, and like, what are they doing? Quivering at us or?
The
They're
blocks are starting to
threatening?
move towards you.
Oh. And there's a skeleton inside of it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's enough initiative. What does this do? Can I cast destroy water on it and see what happens? I'm gonna do that.
So this is like cube of ice looking is like sliding towards you.
Yeah, so
towards the
destroy
center.
up to 10 gallons of water. Yeah. So I will try casting destroy water.
Sounds good. You cast destroy water, and kind of like the icicles that were kind of remaining that hadn't been melted away from the brazier or from opal basically disappear. The cube that you cast it on, this ice looking cube, almost begins to move a little bit faster now that you have removed a little bit more of its whatever was hindering it from moving before.
Oh, well, that's great. Bardic Inspiration on Ashar.
Thank you.
And that's my turn.
Alice, you are outside. What are you doing?
I'm leaning against it, having a little sit. Wait, can I see that shit? No.
Oh,
Eating
fuck,
some
you're surrounded.
dried berries.
Are
Do
they
I
delicious?
see? Do I hear?
You don't hear anything yet.
All right. Yeah, I mean they're all right. They're a little cold, but beggars can't be choosers. Thinking about figuring out where that crown went.
Sounds good. With that, it is their turn. And they are all going to slide, converge towards you. And they're going to, as you guys are kind of all in the center looking up at the, initially looking up at the text, trying to decipher the draconic language written on the ceiling. They are going to move to where you guys are. And at this point, as they all kind of converge in, you guys find yourselves completely surrounded. It looks like it took most of their or all of their movement to be able to move to where you guys were. But you get the sense that if you wait much longer, that they are going to attempt to suspend you in it on its next turn. And just to make sure. Yeah, we'll call it. It's 30-foot diameter octagonal. Yeah, they double move to be able to get to you. And with that, Kohi, you are up.
So I guess how many of them are within a 5-foot radius of me?
You think you could probably get 3 of them.
Right.
Oh no, with as big as they are, you can get 2 of them.
2.
Yeah.
All right. All right, we'll roll that. I'll roll this. Oh, what terrible rolls. But so they have to make a DC 16 con save or take 7 radiant damage. So you can pick which 2, I suppose.
We'll do blue and red. Sorry, blue and red is kind of the area that you're at. Blue and green. Blue first. Blue, con save. Fails on the first one.
Okay.
And
radiant damage.
Green succeeds on its.
Take 0. Okay.
Okay.
Turn.
Sounds good. All right. Quixotic, as Kohi casts Word of Radiance, what are you doing?
Oh man. How you said there's a brazier that's hanging from the ceiling that was lit, correct?
Brazier in the center that you guys are kind of all huddled around right now.
Oh, okay. So it's okay. I was hoping it was hanging from the ceiling. And these things are how tall?
30.
It's about 10 feet wide by 10 feet deep and 10 feet tall, moving towards you.
Well, fuck. I was kind of hoping I was gonna have a chandelier swinging moment here. That took and with my dagger.
And try and stay with the dagger.
Try and make a hole.
Okay.
I think both of them should be within 5 feet of an ally at this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will also get sneak attack as long as they can be snuck and attacked.
Okay.
So 8, no. 27, because the extra 2 piercing damage doesn't happen.
Okay. Which one are you hitting?
Blue.
Blue. Okay. Sounds good. Blue takes 27 damage.
Magical piercing.
Magical piercing damage. Okay. Anything else?
I don't think I can leave this space. I'm gonna get eaten, so, yeah, no, nothing
Okay.
else.
Sounds good. With that, it is Nico's turn.
So how close are they to us, and like how much of a space is there in between them currently?
So they moved all of their movement to get basically right up next to you.
Okay.
And like there is, you are standing face to face with these cubes around you.
Sure. Is there like space in between them still for us to squeeze through, or are they kind of like edge to edge already? Like
They
kinda
are
like-
they are edge to edge. They're
Okay.
fighting for imagine Minecraft slimes just swarming around you.
All right. And how tall are they? How big are they? Did you say that?
They're
10
10
by-
feet.
10 feet. Okay.
10 by 10 by 10.
Mm, mm,
Cube shaped.
mm. Okay, I guess the one that is right in front of me, so I guess that would be purple.
Yeah.
I would like to attempt to poison spray.
Okay.
Who was the one that
Blue.
Quicks? Okay, blue.
I think.
I hit blue as well.
Is that where the doorway is? I thought the doorway was by pink.
The doorway is down by pink.
So it has to make a DC 16 con save.
It does make its concept.
Oh, rats.
These motherfuckers look pretty
Constituted.
constituted.
They're
Constipated. They look pretty
Constipated.
constipated.
Uh,
They were real plugged
Yeah,
up.
they're plugged up with. Look at that guy's got a skeleton in him.
okay.
Yeah, snake meal.
He got boned.
And I guess one other piece of information I would be looking for, if I can get it without a perception check.
Yeah.
How big is the, I'll say, enclosed area that we're in now? Enclosed by these cubes. Like, is it like 20 feet, 30 feet ish? We've got some room to move around and things.
You can swap spots with a partner for now,
Okay.
but not much.
Okay.
Also
Yeah, I mean, like,
closing out.
the whole upper portion of this area this was about 20. It was about 30 feet in diameter.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I would probably back in a little closer to everybody. Well, I guess it was right in front of me, so I would. I guess I wouldn't back away to give it an opportunity attack, but I would be.
There's not room for you to back away for
Okay.
to give it an opportunity.
That's fair.
We're all back to back to back.
Okay.
Back to back.
I guess I will end my turn now and hope worse things don't happen.
Yeah.
All right. With that, Ashar.
Can I make a quick nature check to see what I know about these creatures?
Yeah, go for it. A 16.
Would I know what their primary damage is?
Real quick, with a 16, you would know that they do acid damage.
Cool. As an action, I will use my ability. Fuck is it? It's a racial ability. Chromatic warding. Once per long rest, I can use an action to become immune to acid damage for a minute. Because I'm a black dragon.
Nice.
It's not pushing thing. I can't push this beyond 20. All right, whatever, there it is. So I'll use that as my action. Bonus action, I'm gonna tell Opal to get under the big one and get him out of here as fast as she can, because she can probably move faster than he can. And I'm gonna use my movement to push to run into the pink one and see if I can start pushing it.
Okay. You go ahead and you jump into the pink one. And you said what Opal is doing what? Sorry.
Opal's getting under Kohi and getting him out of here when available. That is her job.
Okay.
Dude.
Sounds good.
Later,
You didn't know it?
Toby. No, he's saying
Oh,
Kohi, isn't
gotcha,
he?
gotcha. Okay.
Sorry.
You go ahead and jump into the pink one. And who's that? Second. Okay. All right, give me a. Okay. So you go ahead and you jump into pink one. And are immediately engulfed into the creature. It is hard to move and basically near impossible. You seem to be stuck inside the creature right now.
Okay.
When I was handing out potions, did I give someone a acid resistance potion? On an entirely unrelated note,
It sounds familiar.
I was giving out random potions and I did not keep track of them once someone else took them. But a bunch of them were resistances to various damage types.
I
What
do
pink?
not have one.
I just have the potion of healing.
Star, also, you are considered
Radiance. I have radiance.
restrained,
Okay.
and you cannot breathe.
Not concerned.
Okay.
Okay. So that ends Ashar's turn. Monty, you
All right.
are up.
Fully T800 thumbs up as I slide into this thing.
Okay, I'm gonna take you on your word for that thumbs up because I got something that's gonna go on here. So the doorway is directly behind pink.
Between pink and yellow.
Okay. Because I want to cast Wall of Ice, and I want to cast it so I can make 10-foot slabs. And if it intersects the space of a monster, they're shoved to one side of it. So I essentially want to focus the 10-foot slabs, and I want to put like 5 on each. Like, I don't know if they have to be connected or not, but if they have to be connected, then it's 3 and then a top on it. But basically create a tunnel with the Wall of Ice between pink and yellow towards the door. Because you can create it in a dome, you can create it in a curved wall of 10-foot sections, and then that shoves pink and yellow to the side, and then they take a shitload of damage.
It does need to be a continuous.
That's fine. We'll
Panel.
create like a tunnel then, like a 30-foot, like, because it's 10-foot sections, so I could do 30 feet or however far to the distance, and then like a dome, as opposed to like creating like a dome, create like a tunnel, right?
Okay. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's a tight space here, and there's not a lot of space for it to move. As you go to try and move, or try and place between pink and yellow, I'm gonna allow their dexterity check to go. If they succeed their dexterity saving throw, that they're gonna be in the tunnel
That's fine.
that you're
That's
making.
that's
So,
fair.
Okay. And they're super dexterous. So
And the dex save on this is 17. Attack save, dex save is 17.
okay.
And then they'll take 32. I don't know how that goes. 57. I don't know what that's different damages are for. I thought it was 10d6.
Isn't that what 57 is?
Well, I mean, if I rolled really, really well.
Oh. Oh, that's 32 and
I think
25.
it's the, I think it's, is it the 5d6 if they save? That's, so I think the one is the 5d6, which I did actually roll really well. Holy shit, 6, 6, 6, 5, and 2 is if they move through the cold. So when it melts, basically, if you create the wall, anything that is created that like it touches within the wall, so that would be pink and yellow, they take the 10d6, which is the 32. When the wall is broken, then it becomes a cold, frigid air mass that does 5d6 damage, and that's 25. So 32 is the failed dex save for pink and yellow right now.
Sounds good. You do manage to move kind of pink and yellow to the sides of your tunnel, kind of creating a space for you towards the door.
Okay, I'm going to dash through that tunnel towards the door.
Okay.
And I
So-
will bardically inspire quicks as I'm running out too, just to kind of use all my bits.
Okay.
Or maybe Nicola. Quicks is pretty dexterous and all that sort of stuff. So Nicola. Okay, and then I will yeah, leave that up and go towards the door and try to get the F out of here. Shar, I hope you're okay over there. You were inspired. Just remember that.
Fine. Still thumbs up.
Hey, if you can't breathe, you can't talk.
I'm not talking, but I'm still doing this.
He's still thumbs upping.
All right.
Okay, that's turn.
So you moved. You just at the top of the stairwell.
Yeah, I will once I'm kind of in the doorway, I'll kind of pause and turn around and see what's gonna happen. Anything down the stairway that I see?
Down the stairway? No, not really. I mean, like, a round of spells just went off, and you heard Ashar kind of jump into, or you saw him kind of jump in there. But no, it's been pretty quiet.
Okay, all right. So I'm in the stairway, kind of peeking around the corner, watching. Hopefully, everybody saw what happened, and we'll follow suit.
Sounds good. Alice. Go ahead and roll me with a perception check. As you're kind of like keeping an eye out and whatnot at the tower, in the area around you. All seems clear here. It is.
It's been a while though.
I mean, it's been like they walked up and it's been about 10 minutes or so that they were up there, kind of melting stuff down, melting stuff in like some water you saw kind of running down the stairs and whatnot. But I mean, you haven't heard any clashing or fighting or whatnot. Nobody's yelled down for help.
Maybe like I'm done with my berries. Maybe I'll just start checking it out. Maybe I'll just start walking up the stairs a little bit. Maybe I'm bored.
Yeah, maybe you're bored. Go ahead and roll me a d20. 11 or higher, or you start to feel inclined to go check on your group. 10 or below, they're probably fine.
Oh, it didn't push it. It's a
17.
17. Yeah, you're bored. The fuck are these guys up to? It's a good 100 feet up the tower or so, so it'll take you a little bit of time to get up there.
I'll get started. I'll, here I come. Eventually.
Here we go.
Yep.
So what's your movement speed?
40?
Sounds good. Yeah, you make about 40 feet up the tower or so. You're just sauntering up. There's no reason to hurry.
I mean, I'm just gonna check it out.
Sounds good.
Go check it out.
With that, it is their turn. And they are going to try and squeeze back into that space. So we'll start off with Nicola. Purple is going to try and squeeze into you and engulf you.
I don't like that phrasing.
All right, but it does. So go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
I was hoping that because of how big I am, you couldn't eat two of us.
Oh boy.
Purple is moving in towards Nicola. And Purple definitely likes the taste of you, Nicola. And you now find yourself kind of deep within the throes of this cube. You are considered engulfed, and you take
Gonna say you could roll a d8 if you wanted to, Nicola, but I don't know if 11 will help you.
Yeah, I don't. Nah.
You take
Maybe roll it
13
later.
acid damage.
Okay.
As the cube, as you find yourself stuck inside this cube here. The red one is going to try and engulf you, Kobe.
No want. No means no. So I gotta make a deck save.
So yeah, go ahead and make me a dex save, please.
Go action turtle.
Oh God.
No.
Because she's not to get him the hell out of here.
Turtle power.
And so red basically goes, yummy turtle soup.
Night I died on turtle soup. Yes.
And you take 6 acid damage as it engulfs you.
6.
And then Quixotic, blue can't quite get to you, but I guess we'll go green decides that it wants to be a part of this party as well. And go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Well, fuck me. I
Good
guess.
Lord. Holy shit.
And green
Shit the
goes
bed on all of that.
yummy, yummy,
Those are
yummy.
awful.
Yeah, are you guys even trying?
I don't I don't know.
I added
can't-
all 8 of my dex bonus and still
I
one's not gonna help.
Define trying.
define skill issue. Oh man.
And as they engulf you guys, it begins to kind of move kind of back towards its alcoves there, and kind of gets towards the edge of the alcoves with each of
Go,
your
Barry's
bodies
razor.
here.
Go Barry's razor. There you go.
Barry's razor.
It engulfs Barry's razor too.
Yeah.
10 does hit.
Yay. It does all the damages. Too.
As blue will come towards the top of the tunnel there. Brings it back towards the edge there. And yellow is gonna move there. And yeah, I like that. Okay, and then Ashar, as you feel the acid begin to kind of try and creep towards you, but it does not seem to be taking any. You do not seem to be taking any damage at this point in time. Okay, actual mode. Okay. So that's gonna end their turn. On that, Cody, you are up.
So am I restrained? Is that the
You
Keyword?
are restrained and cannot breathe.
Restrained means you take attacks at disadvantage, are attacked with advantage, and your movement is 0. And nothing else.
Yeah.
Well, I can't use can't use Pie's Cloak of Misty Step because I can't talk anymore. So that's no bueno. Let's try.
Can't breathe doesn't mean you can't exhale, right? Are you going to obstruct us from exhaling and speaking spells? Keelan?
Yeah.
Talking is part of breathing is part of talking.
Okay.
The only argument to that is that I can scream underwater. I mean, I can't breathe underwater, but I can scream underwater.
Blow bubbles. It's the only
Oh.
way.
All right. Let's try to get this bastard dead. So touch. What level spell slot do I want to use? I'll just use it.
And knowing your history of surviving in the wild, go ahead and roll me a survival check real quick.
All right. Ugh, very mid.
Yeah, it's these creatures are fucking scary as shit, and you've heard horror stories about people just getting utterly stuck in here.
Dun, dun, dun. Hold on one moment. Destroy up to 10 gallons. No, that's not enough. Because 10 gallons of water is only like a cubic foot. I can't cast 10th level destroy water because that would be bad. All right. I'll just do this. Because I don't Uncle Bad Touch. Inflict wounds for 24. That's it. It's touch and there is no, actually it is verbal.
It's
The,
verbal.
so, all right, can't do that. That's all, everything's verbal. That's really not cool. All right. Sorry, I'm going through my spells book and trying to find something that's not verbal, since that's not allowed. No. All right. Looks like I only have Lightbringer to kind of swing around. All right. Attack at disadvantage. Or
Okay.
because or I can what is it a strength check to not be restrained, not to be restrained anymore and get out? Is that the idea?
Yeah, I mean, you think that if you try and move quickly or try and move like against it, that you might be able to get out.
I was gonna say that also Opal was holding her turn to help Kohi get the fuck out of here. Could she assist by trying to pull him out on his turn?
What I mean
Her job was
is
to get him out was the command.
all right. Have Opal roll me a dexterity saving throw to see if she is in the cube or if she is.
No.
Nah.
+1 to dex saves. Let's see real quick. Dex and wisdom. That's only 11.
Okay. She is also stuck in the cube with him. So of which she takes 9 acid damage. As she is engulfed by the cube here.
You say 9?
9. And as much as she would love to help Kohi, she could assist Kohi as her action.
Okay.
But like then she'll still be stuck in there.
Sure.
They don't have an
Yeah,
opportunity to
so
get out.
can he make his save with advantage because she was helping?
Okay, so a strength save.
Yep.
At advantage. That's not really great.
Eesh.
You still find yourself, even with the help of like Opal, like kind of kicking you, you are still stuck inside this cube here.
Barry's razor. Come on, get him. Do something. This is normal roll. That's not what I wanted to do.
That hit.
Yeah, 12 will hit.
Free me, you beast.
Hey.
Yeah, it takes it.
Well,
It slices off the top corner of it.
fair.
Okay. With that, Quixotic. You are
I'm
up.
gonna try and scooch my way out of this bad boy.
Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
I'm gonna be bad at it.
Man.
You also find yourself still stuck in this cube.
All right. Well, that was my action. Can't use my movement. What do we got for bonus actions?
Disengage.
I got nothing.
Sounds good.
Tunnel. There's the tunnel.
There's the tunnel. So
Did Blue move into the tunnel or?
yeah, Blue started moving down the tunnel.
Oh, he
As
went
did-
around and went down it.
Yeah, as did Yellow. So, all right. It is now Nicola's turn. Also stuck in this cube here.
And I can't talk when I'm in the cube, correct?
You cannot talk while in this cube.
So I would also like to attempt to move outside of the cube.
Okay.
Strength save.
Yeah. So you squeeze real hard, and you pop out outside of the cube here.
Fantastic. Is there a certain direction I pop out, or do I get to pick?
a space of its choice within 5 feet of the cube.
Okay, can I go on the outside of the cube circle?
You want to go into the 10 foot by 10 foot enclave? Like where it came from?
No, sorry. On second thought, I'll go back into the middle by where the path is.
Okay.
I thought
That's
that
fair.
over. Yeah.
Okay.
And so doing that was my action then, correct?
That was your action.
Okay. I would like to. How far away is the but blue's in the stupid space now.
Blue and yellow are both kind of working their way down the tunnel towards Monty.
Oh, towards Monty.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's like what, 20 feet away from me ish?
Yeah, probably about 15 feet or so.
Decisions. I mean, either way, I'm gonna get slapped or eaten or something. So I might as well. Stay here and roll my dice with. Hopefully the cube doesn't eat me again.
Okay.
On my next turn.
Sounds good. With that, it becomes Ashar's turn.
Speak. I don't have any spells that don't require verbal components. So I will. Makes sense. I'm just gonna try and get out of the cube. Is that a strength save?
Yeah, strength save. Strength check, please.
Check or save?
Check.
What's the number? 12 plus 4, 16.
Yeah, you are able to work your way up towards the edge and plop out within 5 feet of the cube.
I mean, I can't do much else. I'll yell to Opal to keep helping Koi. And
Do I hear him yell?
You do hear him yell at this point.
here. Where is Kohi? He is not inside one of these cubes.
Kohi is to the north in the red
I
one.
can't see him. Oh, he's just like layered wrong on mine then. Okay.
Yep.
All right, I
Oh,
see that. Makes more sense now.
I'm inside red.
Right. Yeah, I can't really do anything else. Okay. Your turn.
Okay.
I'll wait here to help people.
Okay. With that, Monty, you are up.
All right. Know if the wall, this tunnel is helping or hurting at this point. Can all I see is blue down the tunnel, or do
All
I
you
see
see is
yellow?
blue. Blue takes up the entirety of the tunnel.
I am going to cast Enemies Abound on blue.
Okay.
Must make a DC 16 intelligence save.
These fuckers, They're super intelligent.
Super intelligent. That's what I'm betting on. And he won't be able to distinguish friend from foe. Yeah, so let's see what happens there.
Yeah, it definitely does not make the save.
All right.
That's a 0.
That's a 0. That's good. And then I'm going to run down the stairs shouting for Alice to come help. So I'm going to run 30 feet down the stairs away from Blue. So hopefully he doesn't see me. He only sees enemies. Well, that are enemies now, and we'll attack them on his turn. And I will try to go get Alice, I guess, and come back. Maybe shout for her and run into her passing on the way back up, and then come back and help. Yeah.
So sees every creature as an enemy.
Yep. Sees everything as an enemy. He wants to eat everything.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds
If he
good.
sees if there's like a friend and a foe, it's random, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
he chooses which one to do, but I probably only
Nice.
sees those. So yeah, so that is that. Yeah, remember your inspirations, and that's the end of my turn.
With that, Alice, you hear Monty shouting, and you heard Ashar shouting from up top.
I would like to continue my trek upwards, but maybe with alacrity at this point.
Okay. So you're gonna double move
Do I have to? Reach?
to get up there. You do.
Okay.
It's
I-
a 100-foot tall tower. You win 40 in the first round. One movement will get you another 40. And you need to use your action to move again if you want to get up there.
Yeah, I don't know that I can really do much. I'd like to not be. Oh, that's a cool call. I will action surge when I reach the top. Can you ping where I come out?
You come out right by Monty here.
We pass each other in the hall.
You're running down. I'm running. What's happening? If
I was like, Alice, we need you, Alice, we need you. Big blobs, icy blobs. They're eating everybody.
if I take a step to the left and throw my javelin of lightning that way, can I hit blue, red, blue, and orange?
There's
And
there's an
I don't
icy
think I
wall
can hit
there.
green too, can I?
Good try.
You could hit blue, yellow, and red straight down the hallway with Kohi. There's a wall of ice that you can only see kind of looking straight down the hallway here.
Okay, I will try to do that then.
3 is 3. That's fine.
Okay.
Zero to-
All right. So with your lightning javelin,
17. Does it hit the one that she's attacking, which I suppose is the first one?
No, I think I aim for the red one and it goes through the rest.
Okay.
so are you supposed to do you roll and do individual things for each one, or
No, they make a 13 dex save to take lightning damage. The attack is just to do the piercing damage to the thing that it hits.
Okay.
yes, a 17 will definitely hit.
Oh, no, that just rolled it. Okay. So it did 7 piercing and 14 lightning on hit or on a DC 13 failed save. So the thing that it hit took 21 damage, 14 of it is lightning.
Okay.
So each creature in the line, excluding you and the target, must make a DC 13 dex saving throw. So blue, yellow, red, and Kohi need to make a dex 13 saving throw or take 14 lightning. Being restrained doesn't impact your dex saves.
No. Beats it, right?
DC 13 dexterity save.
Yes, you
13.
save. You take 7.
Who beats it?
Beats it.
No, that's 14 over 13.
Yeah, beats it.
Yeah, beats it.
Yes.
Alright,
So I take 7.
7 lightning. And yellow. Come on, roll the thing. That's an 11. And a 14 on red. So red saves, yellow does not.
Who saved?
Yeah, red saved.
I don't think red is supposed to.
Red doesn't save. Red doesn't get to save.
Sorry,
It takes the damage upon hit. The things in the line make saves.
you said red should, but it
Oh,
was
sorry.
a miss. It
My
was a
bad.
misspeak.
My
So only blue and yellow do the save because I
Mm.
already hit red.
Wouldn't it, and you hit blue. You'd have
So
to
I'm
throw.
aiming for red and it goes through the rest.
Red is to hit. Everything else is saving the line.
Your javelin would hit whatever is first, though, right?
No. Not necessarily.
So it's not about. Okay, so. You hit first.
The lightning bolt turns back into a javelin when it reaches the target.
It
Okay.
looks like it hits its target because it's lightning in between, so it doesn't
Yes.
physically pass the space.
Nope. I gotcha.
They'll take the 14 and it takes 7 piercing.
All right, give me a second. So red took the full 21 then. Not blue.
Did blue
Uh,
take damage?
It's an
Blue took 7 damage and yellow took 14 damage.
Blue needs to make an intelligence save.
Actually, hang on.
creatures inside the cube can be seen but have total.
I have a bottle of wine.
Oh, how often do you look at your items?
And not enough.
It's probably
I have-
aged well in there then.
All right, what is blue saving?
So you can break out of the enemies abound,
Okay,
because fair is fair.
sounds good.
Still a DC 16.
Oh.
Hopefully that intelligent fucker is not intelligent.
Is it a bad shape?
Intelligence DC.
Make a
What?
noise.
16.
No, it is still thinking that anything could be an enemy.
Okay.
Okay. And with that, it is.
No, I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Action surge, I get 2 actions,
Wait, yeah,
right?
you get another attack because you made
Oh.
an attack action.
Okay. And I have my bonus action also, which
Okay.
I'm going to use my Blade Master tattoo. I'm not gonna call my normal one, though. Can I just use the edge of my, like the flat edge of my halberd to bash?
Sure.
Is that cool, Keelan? Instead of slash, I
Yeah.
would bash? Bludgeon?
Yeah. I'll let you. For this, I'll allow it.
Otherwise, I'll make it another weapon. Or I like that, though.
Yeah. You're able to kind of slap.
Slap, yes. Slap.
slap
We'll,
the-
we'll
I
slap,
mean,
we'll
slap
slap
you.
you, Pooh.
And
Oh.
well, it is,
Wait a second.
what happened?
Did it already re-roll? You have a fighting style that allows you to re-roll shit dice. But I don't know how this like when you hover over it, it shows rolling a d10, 2 + 5. So 2 + 1 + 5 in parentheses. So maybe it rolled a 1 and then it re-rolled it as a 2. I think. I don't know how to read that. It's not descriptive.
I think it says. I think the 1d10 RO, I mean, they reroll if less than 1 or if less than 2.
Yeah. And then in parentheses is 2 + 1 + 5.
Yeah.
But like the 2 is gray and the 1 is red. So it re-rolled the 2 and got a 1. You have to take the second roll. So that's the only way that could happen.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yuck.
Well,
Oof.
if I'll
Doo-doo.
do a 6 slappy, and then that ends my turn.
Okay.
And I would probably, I don't know how far away am I from a cube? I probably would back up a little bit if I have any movement left.
I mean, you were, is where you're trying to keep out of range of it.
I mean, I don't want them gooping me.
Yeah, I mean, so you're 10 feet away from it. You slapped it with your halberd, and then you were able to back away.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Keelan, one
Yep.
more intelligence save.
Okay.
It's every time it takes damage.
Okay. That's a roll of 16.
Yeah.
It's never going to make it.
Oh, there we go. This is the perfect spell for these guys.
All right. So on its turn, we'll start off with blue. It goes, oh, fuck you, and reaches out and attempts to slap yellow.
Blue slaps yellow.
Blue
kinda-
slaps yellow.
Blue slaps
Oh.
yellow.
Cool.
Enemies abound.
Oh,
Yep.
that's right. Okay.
It hits, and you see it do some damage to yellow. Yellow looks a little bit more hurt.
Yay.
But then we're gonna go around then from pink. I'm gonna try and move up into you, Nicola. So go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving throw. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You say not today, Satan. And you are not engulfed by the cube. So you are the cube is going to move here. So the space where you were, where you have to move within 5 feet, you're pushed back 5 feet, closer to Ashar.
Okay.
Purple is going to move in and then try and engulf you again, Nicola. So go ahead and roll me another dexterity saving throw.
I say no.
Not today, Satan. And pushes you back a little bit further. Oh, nope, that's making it bigger. And so yellow, and then is going to try and engulf both you and Ashar. So
Save. Correct.
Was it
Yeah.
blue that attacked or yellow that attacked? other
blue attacked yellow.
Okay.
All right. So Ashar, you do not. You are not engulfed. And Nicola, go ahead and roll me one last dexterity saving throw, please.
Oof.
Yellow decides that you are quite tasty.
What's my bardic inspiration? Is that a D8?
D8. Yep. Might want to try that right now.
I might as well use it now. Does a 13 help?
13?
13 is just enough to get out of this.
Yes. Yes.
And so feeling inspired, you guys find yourself both kind of on the outskirts, kind of as it pushes itself into where you were, into the enclave of which it came out of initially.
Nice.
And then yes, red blue is going to move forward a little bit, and that's going to be The cube's turn. It's gonna be Kohi's turn now. And actually, I did Kohi at the beginning of the cube's turn, and Quixotic. The two of you guys take some acid damage. And it is 20 acid damage.
Okay. Did we take damage when we got 8 the first time? I don't think I marked that down.
Yes, you did take damage the first time.
Yeah. we took
Okay.
damages
How much was
first
it the
time.
first time?
It's like I took like 7 or something.
Either way, I am in death saves.
Okay. It was
Oh, I was asking, did everyone in the cube is taking 20 damage?
yes. It was 9 damage, I believe. Exotic before.
Got it. All right. It wouldn't have downed me the first time, but either way, this hit will take me to negatives.
Sounds good. Good to know. Cody, you are up
I'll give it another go. At strength check with advantage
with advantage from that opal.
to get out. 13.
A 13 is enough to make it out of the cube. And you can go ahead and move to within 5 feet of any side of red.
I'll move here. So has what the hell is it? Goddamn, what the hell is your pet's name again? I'm sorry.
Opal.
Opal. Did Opal get a shot to come out, or is
She used
Opal-
it to help you, I think. You want to heal.
yeah, well,
Man.
if is it still in the cube? There's no sense of healing him if he's still inside the cube.
Yeah, he might be able to get out on his turn though. That's the only thing.
Can you heal if he's inside the cube? He's under full cover.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll throw a healing word out there and see. I'll give DM a chance to, as I can see within range. So
Yeah.
The cube is pretty transparent, so you're able to see Quixotic in there.
did he spit him out yet or no?
Oh no,
So-
he is still
Still wants to
Eating him.
chomp on him.
still chopping them.
Cubes do not spit out.
Well, it's gonna take the damage again and knock him down. So
I
okay,
get
but I will not have him take, what is it, 2 death saves from the jump, right? So that's
Yeah. I could have rolled a 20 and woken up. So I get max HP from that, which is what,
so
4.
4 plus spellcasting modifier, so
4 and 4, so you get 8.
I go to take a deep breath and can't. What is this? What is this hell?
Down in
Okay.
the hole. Barry's razor goes after Red again. Bitch. 10.
A 10 will hit.
Take that. Slice. 1 slice damage.
1 slice.
Excellent.
Cody, you have that.
I don't have any movement, do I? I used basically all of my movement to get out of it in action, right?
Your action was to get out. You can still move.
Oh man, I don't know. The only way out is down here, so we don't have a whole lot of good options. So turn.
Sounds good. With that, Nicola, or sorry, Quixotic.
I'm try that swimming thing out the face again.
Just keep swimming.
Yay!
Hey,
strong.
Exotic swims his way out of the cube.
Get
Yeah.
out, get out.
So tell me what's going on with this ice tube. Is it still
There's
there?
yeah, there is still a tunnel of ice. Kind of basically follow the long sides of the yellow box here.
Okay. And there's
So-
nothing like in it, there's just something on it or what?
No, there is definitely a blue gelatinous cube that is taking out the entirety of the inside of it. And
fuck.
red blue is working its way along the side. So
Okay. Neat. I got out. Fuck.
Oh, no.
I don't think they sleep. And I don't think they can see us. So none of my spells work. Is there anything like up a wall that I could just kind of crawl up and kind of hang and do stuff?
well, you can climb up the ice wall. That this icy igloo domed tunnel.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm at like a wall. I wanted to be higher up so that they weren't just munching at me. All right, does any of them look like it's close
Could
to
you
falling
climb on
apart?
top of the tunnel? Cause it's like
Well,
10 feet up,
yeah, but how tall are they?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah, so.
Can't jump. Maybe they have some sort of reach, but
Ooze their way up there. They'll still slap at me. Well, fuck me then. Yeah, I guess I'll. Blue's been taking a walloping, right? Cause I stabbed
yeah.
it and then it took lightning damage and fuck it, I'll try and kill blue. I'll throw. Durgan's dagger at it, I guess. Cause fuck that guy. 20 to hit.
One will definitely hit.
No sneak attack, because I don't think anything's in melee with it. 8 magical piercing damage, and he has to make that con save.
So whether or not it thinks it's a foe,
What's that?
whether or not it thinks it's a foe.
No, I have that weird thing with the dagger that I throw that can cause bleed damage. So
Oh, okay.
if it doesn't ooze bleed, then don't worry about it.
the thing with the foe was an int save that you
Yeah.
said it could never pass, so.
Yeah. Okay. It fails the Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so on its turn, it takes one damage
sounds
from
good.
the ooze bleed.
Also,
And
sorry, as yellow had left, blue would have swiped out at it.
Yeah, it does specifically say it takes attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. And definitely hits. Okay. And yellow takes some more damage.
More damage. Like damage.
Okay. So Exotic, you throw Durgan's broken dagger at it. You see it start to kind of like a pinprick. You just see this like ooze kind of oozing out of it.
okay. And is there a wall that still has a lot of ice on it?
At this point, no, most of the walls are pretty wall melted from the break that's in the center of this room here.
Is there anything that looks like it has a good handhold up near the top of the room? Like a, yeah, I forget what it's called, crown molding or something stupid like that.
And you think you could probably find a handhold up there?
All right, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna use my boots of springing and striding and use my bonus action as a disengage and just try and make a leap at one of the edges so that I'm just up off the ground.
Okay.
Blink.
Go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check as you jump up and are looking for something to grab onto up there.
18.
Yeah, you find something that you're able to kind of grab onto up in the ceiling.
Yeah.
So, okay. That is going to be Nicola's turn.
Okay. So is there any room in between red and yellow that I can squeeze through, or are they like packed together?
They're packed together pretty tightly.
Okay. I would like to move as far, I guess I'll say north as I can of yellow while still staying in its reach.
Okay.
And I would like to try and Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
Given that I'm there, is that probably disadvantage?
Yeah, I mean, you're within 5 feet of it.
Okay. Yeah. 18 to hit.
18 definitely still hits.
All right. And I would like to do the thing that I always forget about. I have a thing that's called Repelling Blast that
Okay.
I can, when I hit a creature with my Eldritch Blast, I can push a creature up to 10 feet away from me in a straight line.
Okay. You push it, and you push it into pink. I can't go much further. So, well, good idea. In this instance that you remember to use it, it does not move. But
Well,
it is looking pretty weakened.
I'm going to be angry and I'm going to shoot it again.
Okay.
Do a 19 hit.
A 19 hits. And as the second blast goes to hit it, it kind of like falls into a puddle of ooze on the floor.
All right. Then I would like to. How far away is the tunnel from me?
Probably 15 feet or so.
Okay. I mean, we got a guy in there that's doing our bidding right now, but I would like to maybe move around to the front of red so I'm not maybe blocked off anymore.
Okay.
Potentially. So I will end my turn there.
Okay. Sounds good. How about that? Ashar, you are up.
I'll use Zephyr Strike. Bonus action. I don't want to roll, I just want to display it. Oh, I didn't. Sorry. And I'm going to attack the one that has opal on it.
Okay, sounds good. Red.
Advantage on this one. 16 hit.
16 will hit.
Deal 9 only. Yeah, I'll take that. Deal an extra D8 of force damage. Cool. And then a D6 of fire damage. That's a 4. So that's on my first attack. I will attack again. $15 hits.
15 will hit.
Question mark. Takes 13 piercing damage.
Okay. It is, and you're lopping off chunks of this cube, but you still can't quite get to opal on the inside of it.
Sure. And that one takes an extra 4 slashing from favored foe.
Okay.
Concentration. Oh, that's Sorry. And then for the second one, an extra 3 slashing on top of that 4. So that's all of it. And I will tell Opal to get out. And then what kind of room behind me do I have?
And so you have about you're on like the edge of an alcove here, like 10 feet behind you. So there's 8 alcoves kind of going around this room here.
Okay. How far away from like any of them can I get? Like, can I go like up here? I have a boatload of movement. Can I go into one of the alcoves away from it? And how far away can I get from it?
So the alcoves are basically like a 10-foot square away, like and like on the outside of the big circle here that we're in.
Okay. So how far from red and green am I if I like go in the one that red or green came out of?
So red is like back in its alcove.
Oh. So there's like, so I guess I'm not understanding how big this place is. So how far away can I get away from any one of these things? I guess.
Right there.
And is that like 10?
That's yeah, you're 10 feet away.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's it. And then Opal will take her action on my turn and try to free herself.
Okay, go ahead and roll that strength check. 12 or higher and she's free.
Oh, she rolled a 20.
Oh,
Cool.
I'll use her action. And then I would like for her to fly out of here. She has 50 foot of movement.
Okay. Are you sending her just on top of the ice tube, or
Does the tube block the door as well?
the tube is blocking the door? It was a pathway that Monty created from essentially the center of the room to the doorway.
Then she'll fly up to the roof waiting for a way out.
She flies up and sees Quixotic up there with her.
And that is the end of my turn.
Sounds good. With that, Monty, you are up.
all right. Look over at Alice and be like, this tunnel thing is just getting stopped up with cubes. I think we could probably do more good if we can see what's really going on in the room. So we're gonna drop the tunnel.
Okay.
Where that goes, I don't know how that works with the ring or all of that, but either way, I'm assuming you can dismiss the tunnel.
Yep.
And then I will. We still got enemies abound on that guy. Okay, so tunnel's gone, so I can see into the room a little bit. Blue's hanging out there.
You can see
It's
blue,
right
and you probably see, depending on which way you're looking in, you probably see blue or pink or orange.
Okay. I'll try to target pink, and I will try to wing a couple Eldritch Blasts at him.
Okay.
Keep the enemies abound on blue going. So, all right. Target pink. Eldritch Blast. That will not hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, they will hit.
These are giant fucking cubes.
Big giant fucking cube. 2 damage.
They are broadsides of barns. for sure.
All right. Second one. Will also hit.
Yep.
10 damage.
Okay.
And then I am going to kind of back up and down the stairs a little bit and keep my concentration going on enemies bound and let Alice have a little bit of runway and turn. Yeah.
Turn.
Yeah.
Sounds good. With that, Alice, you are up.
I would love to approach pink and attack it with my slap bird,
Okay.
if you will.
We can. I will.
I'm not reckless because I should be able to hit it as it is a barn.
Can't crit this way more easily.
Well, I guess not.
Okay. Yeah. First attack. It takes 14 slapping damage.
Hit him again. Slap him again. What? How can she slap?
Yeah, she slaps hard.
Do the bonus action.
I also poke.
And you poke.
Bonk. Let's do it.
Yeah. And pink just becomes a puddle underneath you as well.
Love that for us.
Oh, ping.
Yeah, I wanted to hit pink because isn't blue attacking other people?
Oh,
other
that's true.
other
Right.
oozes,
yep.
other cubeses. Okay, I
So you would
I appreciate that, Rihanna.
okay, so it's like to have hit pink, you would have had to have been next to blue,
okay.
or as you could have been here.
I'm fine with that. I will stay. Maybe.
Okay.
Well, can I back
Blue
up?
may still attack you. He's just very confused at the moment.
Okay, I'll I'd like to go a little bit further west then, if that is possible.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It used its reaction to attack the previous
Yellow.
the ooze that the yellow, so it did not it would not be able to attack you.
Feel good about that.
All right.
That ends my turn.
Sounds good. All right. On their turn, nobody is in a cube. That is good news. We'll start off with blue attacking red blue. That will hit. 11 acid damage. Oh, not minus 400.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to hurt you. Smush your nose.
All right, so purple is going to try and go up into the area where you are, Ashar. And so I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
The dex?
Yep.
I'm making the correct save before.
Strength to get out, dex to stay out from it.
Gotcha.
Dex to get in, strength to get out.
Have we established what the save is at the table?
We could also, Monty knows
This
a little
is
bit of
this is
the
for
old-
Ashar, not for Alice. So if you want to go ahead and roll.
Oh,
for
our
Ashar.
dex saves are the same thing.
You want to go ahead and roll for Ashar.
Oh, mine's better. It's +6.
Meep, 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 meep.
So it tries to push in and can't quite basically engulf you, but it does block your exit out.
That was the same roll, wasn't it, Colin? Just a different modifier. I like that.
All right, Nicola, red is going to try and engulf you.
Not these?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Dex save.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Nicola, you find yourself back in red. But you do only take 8 acid damage.
Oh, good.
And then Kohi Green is going to attempt to try and engulf you. Go ahead and make a dex save, please.
No, thank you.
I
How
know
about that? Does that work or no?
it doesn't. I always find out though.
Nope.
It doesn't.
No.
And as it engulfs you, you take 6 acid damage.
All right, we're still breathing. Not anymore, but right now. But
And then Quixotic underneath you, orange is going to move, but can't quite get to, because you were high enough up that it cannot engulf you. And that is going to end. Oh yes. Blue will move. No, blue wouldn't. All right. That's going to end their turn. And Kohi, you are up.
I want out. Krusty want out. And I gotta do this on my own. All right. Nope. Another 10.
So he is still stuck inside the cube.
Go Barry's razor. This one. Where was that for my fucking strength roll? God damn.
Yeah, that hits.
This many. 4 slices.
Oh, hey, Barry.
Heyo, as green takes its first damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Turn.
Sounds good. With that, Quixotic, you are up. And we'll probably end it at
Huzzah.
Ashar, just so you guys are aware. So it is almost midnight.
All right. Can I get a one hand hold and try to do a dagger throw?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would work.
All right. Captain Turtle here is technically within. What's the wording on that for a sneak attack?
It is adjacent.
No. If another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it, you're not incapacitated. So, okay.
Nope, just restrained.
Yep, I will throw Barry's dagger, Durian's dagger at the one that Kohi's in.
Okay.
16 to hit.
Definitely hit.
Okay, it is a throw. So 21 magical piercing damage, and then he's got to do the con save to see if he takes the extra 1.
The red extras go. I see.
And I am not gonna move. So I'm just gonna just hang out up here. You're doing great.
Con save 12.
That does not make it.
It takes the extra damage.
Woo.
Every bit helps.
Yep.
All right,
All right.
Nicola.
I would like to not be on the inside of this cube anymore.
Okay.
Strength check.
Strength check. Yep.
Oof. I guess I like being on the inside of the cube.
You like the cube. It's a nice
Warm.
cube. Okay. That ends your turn,
Yep.
Nicola. It is Ashar's turn.
The 2 of them are stuck in cubes.
Nicola and Kohi are stuck in cubes, and you are blocked in here by purple.
Up.
Still impervious to poison, so it is the 4th round. It's been 24 seconds.
So I have a helm of water breathing that creates a pocket of air around my head. May I turn that on to be able to speak while inside of one of them? And it is water breathing, but it makes a dome of air around my head.
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay, I'll use that. And I will
So you jump into the cube again.
actually, I think I will cast. Get to it. Freedom of Waves. And VTT. I will use it to.
You are restrained when you do jump into it. You do remember that while you can still speak now, you are not able to do any of the you won't be able to utilize the somatic features of it.
Is that specific to being restrained that you're not allowed to move your hands? Just as you attack, if I can attack at disadvantage, I feel like I can use my hands to cast spells.
That's fair.
And I wasn't going to go into this one.
All right.
Going to cast Freedom of Waves, and I am going to appear in between the two that have my friends in them. So is that right here, these two?
Yeah.
I will choose the two of them to automatically succeed a save as I appear and deal 2d8 bludgeoning damage to the two cubes. I'm appearing like right here. So they're within 10 feet, I think, is the cylinder. Yeah, 10-foot cylinder. I don't know. Could I go here and hit these three or even more? Like, how many do you think I could hit in an open space? I would like to go to that place.
You can probably hit the three, the orange, the green, and the, what is the color? Red.
Whatever
it
one's got
yellow?
nickel in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I will
Okay.
appear here. And
Sounds good.
I don't know if they can be knocked prone or. I don't know if they can be knocked prone, but they'll take 2d10 on a 14 strength, I think. I get to use this a lot.
This is
14
sweet.
strength. Yeah, 14 strength.
Um, the red one fails. The green one fails, and the orange one succeeds.
Okay. So they take 10 magical bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone if they can be. I don't know
Okay.
if cubes can be.
They cannot be knocked prone.
Okay. I think that's all it really does. That is my action. I'll use my bonus action to tell Opal to help to pull Kohi out again.
Okay.
She's gonna come down and pull out Kohi if able.
Yeah, she reaches her head in to try and pull Kohi out. Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
Strength is a +3. Uh, 15.
She is able to pull Kohi out, but in doing so, she does take 14 acid damage.
Okay.
So Kohi, you are pulled out of the cube that you were in.
She will use the rest of her movement. Is the door unobstructed now that the ice tube is gone?
I mean, like between you and it, there are 2 cubes.
Oh no, not for me, for her, via the air. Is it like, could she fly over these and exit the room?
She could fly over the red blue cube and exit the room. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I would like her to leave before she gets knocked out. She has done enough.
Okay.
Opal's gonna fuck off.
Opal fucks off. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Cool.
Dang. Thanks, guys.
Well, we're gonna be in here next week.
Yep.
We're gonna
That
sort
was-
this out.
That was really deceptive. I was like, oh, hey, we got the message right away. That's great. And then this shit happened.
A
Right.
false sense of security.
It was. I was like, that's way too easy.
There was not one explosion. I was very confused.
So I think my beer jinxed us. That's what it was.
Did
Yeah.
fucking cubes.
Well, I specifically bought the beer that says safe passage, and I've been inside of cubes twice now.
Yeah, I mean, it's safe on the inside.
Safe passage inside the cubes.
I don't know if that's how that works.
So, all right, guys.